Well, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Gonna do a little bit of XCOM 2. Say a little bit, I'm quite late on in this campaign, actually. As to whether or not we're gonna get any further than this, well, that's a good question, because I'm rapidly running out of good soldiers. They are getting, well, shot a lot, so we'll see. I'll see if I'll be able to keep up with it. This one we're having to nail down. She's already attacked the Avenger once, and it was messy. So my hope is that we should be able to kill her and she will not come back. I'm in the middle of the assault on her stronghold, so let's get on with it, shall we? I have no idea what to expect here. I've never gotten to this bit before. So I'm already through the first stage of it, so you can see I've already taken some damage. And unfortunately, I got very unlucky by losing a lot of my specialists. So the only specialist I had active actually does not have the necessary perk to increase the number of medkits I have. So basically, if somebody goes down here and bleeds, that is it. They are horribly toasted. So we have to be a little careful here with what we do. Oh, lovely. A bunch of light cover. That will be great. And we've already found them. Thankfully, we do still have some heavy weapons on hand. I don't think I've used my shard cannon yet, so a couple of things we can definitely do with that. So for that, he's probably best off going in Overwatch, really. Speaking of Overwatch, we do have somebody that can run right through Overwatch. So since the mech went into Overwatch, it might not be a bad idea. Let's see. I have a ranger, there we go. He's got shadow steps, so he shouldn't trigger Overwatch. Question is, can he do much? Well, run and gun, straight up to the mech. We could do some pretty serious damage with that. I have a hairdrigger and superior laser sight, so it's a pretty high chance of a crit. We could sword him, but I think killing the elite officer otherwise would be relatively easy. So I think probably the best thing we can do is get a nice solid flank. I mean, he's out of cover anyway, so if we stand there and then just shoot him, we need to get as close as possible. The other thing I can do, of course, is I could give him a turn, since I do have a pretty good sniper available with that, and they've got a level 2 bond, so we'll see. Humdy-humdy-hum. She could probably finish him off very easily. Bear in mind, they've got this ability here, Spotter 1. So it should get a little bit of bonus on it. So yeah, thinking run and gun. That's probably the way to go. Hopefully this doesn't trigger another pod. I mean, considering how close this is, I don't see how there could be another pod. There might be one here. So maybe if we go in from this direction so as not to trigger it. I mean, the mech's not in cover anyway, so let's go. Alright. How close are we? What's our crit chance? Not as good as I'd hoped. But it should still put a pretty big hole in that mech, so we can respond quite nicely. Also, we have Blade Storm in effect, so if that officer tries to move, it's going to get chopped up a bit, although he'd have to move sort of... Yeah, pretty much any square moves except for backwards. Okay. He has a full 3 charge, so we could just kill him outright with that. And then set parry just in case another one of them shows up. So you can safely kind of be out of cover and still do that. Let's play slice and dice with him. You know, I've never quite got Vault to work properly. From what I can tell, there isn't a UI indicator as to whether or not Vault is actually working. So, I've always only hit one target with it. I'm not really sure what I'm fucking up with that. Okay. So, now we've got a very good chance of putting a nice big hole in that mech. Unfortunately, I haven't shredded armor yet. I don't think I gave... I think I actually lost my armor shredding ammo. At one point, it got destroyed when we lost someone else, but we should be able to finish this off one way or the other. It's like, when you think you've got both the enemies, and then you kill neither of them in the turn, and then it just goes horribly wrong. That has been known to happen. Alright, let's take the shot. Obviously, that's not going to miss.
Hard target. Minimal damage.
We do need to finish him off, though. We've got 2 people to do that with. Launcher would probably do the trick. Yeah, that should go right through it. One of our guys in an exosuit, a war suit, actually, I believe, so... Yeah, most of his armor's got stripped off, though. Because he's stripping, am I right, guy? Yes, sorry. That was probably more obnoxious than it needed to be, really. Don't know if I got the range on this. He has 1 acid bomb left, which would do the damage against the mech. Should kill it. I need to just get in a range so I can actually hit him with it. That should be range, hopefully. I don't know, I didn't move that far. Let's see. Oh, no, it's straight up in range. Okay. Acid bomb should finish it off. He still has the Shred Storm cannon left if he needs a heavy weapon later. And that did not kill it. It did put an acid burn on it, but I don't know if that's actually gonna do damage next to... I think it will. I think that mech actually dies from the acid before it's able to move, and I bloody well hope I'm right on that, because otherwise I fuck this up horribly. Alright, last thing to do. That officer's not gonna live, most likely. If he tries to move, he's gonna get chopped to pieces. If he fires on him, he's gonna get deflected. So... it's unlikely he manages anything, but of course he could just shoot point blank at Ice Pick and do a lot of damage, so if we can kill him this turn, that would be preferred. No flank available, regardless. There is not quite a flank. As you can see, it's sort of slightly off angle. If it was here, it would be, but we can't get there. Actually, we can, yeah. So we could probably put a chain shot on him. Even regular shots, probably enough. 69%, ooh. It's a little dicey, but it's XCOM. Alternatively, Plasma Grenade is not a guaranteed finish. Or we could suppress the officer, which would fuck his aim up a little bit. That's minus 50 aim even at close range, so he probably just doesn't hit Ice Pick. Safest option is suppression, I think. Yeah. Mech goes down with the acid burn. Blade Storm just chops him down. Yep. The AI does have a nasty tendency of running through Blade Storm, which is not a very wise idea. Alright, good. Let's get everybody reloaded after that. Get everybody into position, because I think it's got to be like the Chosen might summon another wave before we actually get to fight her. I don't really know. My Templar's at max focus, so... Can we get her any higher? No, there's no elevated position anywhere here. So, what? This is technically an elevated position, so it's about the best we're gonna get. I think just putting her in, considering the range, it's probably just fine to have her standing where she is right now. I'm just thinking, like, is it... Yeah, it's probably not gonna do anything until I actually move, is it? So, I can at least put her in soft cover. It's better than nothing. Alright, Stripman's on full ammo, that's fine. Well, we only started the stream 10 minutes ago, and I don't expect chat to be rollicking just yet. Just advance forward, just nice and slowly. Fucking obsessive reloader. I really need to fix that. That fucks him up so badly. Uh-oh. Well, I moved forward a little too much. Unfortunate.
At last, a true battle. You have done well, XCOM. Know that you have...
Doesn't really matter one way or the other. She doesn't trigger Overwatch anyway, so it's actually irrelevant whether I set that up or not. Just depends if she summons anyone. Oh, and here's Fear of the Chosen kicking in, thankfully resisted.
Only one side is leaving this place alive.
He did not, though. Oh, come on! Well, Obsession is not so bad, but this Shattering sucks. If we can get Ice Pick... he's as far away as possible, and he's out of actions. Well, that's really fucked things up from the very start. Okay, so she's invisible, which is lovely. And she is immune to Overwatch, which is also lovely. She can summon, she has kinetic plating, and her adversary is Reapers, of which we do not have any. So, that's peachy. It's really lovely. We're just gonna have to reload and deal with what it is. I'm gonna Overwatch just in case she summons, which she very well might. And we really need to just go find her. And the Templar would be a good option for that because of parry. I never figured out if parry goes through turns or not. He's got sustain and everything, he's pretty good, but I never figured out if, because parry's always prevent all damage from the next attack instead of moving. Yeah, I don't know if that maintains through the next turn. If somebody's played this and could let me know, I would kind of appreciate that. Let's not run through the, You know, honestly, I think the best thing we can do is just wait for her, because I need to get these soldiers back on, and that's not going to happen right now. What are you doing? What are you doing? Why the fuck are you shooting at my own guy? Well, obsession is apparently not a good thing at all. Oh, she appeared right in the middle of the acid. That's really bad for her. And she's gonna summon in the middle of the acid. That's even worse for her. I can't imagine why she would do that. But, get fucked, I guess. And I'm very, very glad we set up some Overwatch. Well, Ice Pick just got beaten hard. Well, she's got acid on her. That's gonna fuck her up a bit.
We have a soldier down. Get them back on their feet on the double.
I know. I don't think it really matters, though, really, does it? This is the final fight, but getting him... I mean, he's one of our best. Problem is we don't have any fucking healing, so if we don't kill her, we're in serious trouble. Which way did she go? I actually lost track of her. She ran through the acid and what? She ran around here, I think?
Let's do this.
Fucking lost track of her. It's annoying. Alright, getting him back up on his feet is probably pretty important right now. That takes an action, doesn't it? If I recall correctly? It's not free. He may burn to death from that acid. I don't know exactly how much damage he's going to take. Hard to know. Let's get him in position over here. I don't know where you are! Green should mean that doesn't actually... Green usually means free action, but... sometimes the UI in this game's a little inconsistent. Okay, it was good. Alright, well, let's play Choppy Choppy over here. I mean, that means we can get parry up, which is always good. So, we can go sprint around here, chop him into kibbles. The acid will probably kill him the turn after that, and then put parry on. Hope that she's stupid enough to go after him. That would be helpful. We do have the Shredstorm cannon. I don't know where she fucking went. I think she's actually over here. Not where I initially thought. And he really needs to get the fuck out of this. Oh, dear. That is going to be a problem. Ice Pick can't get there to help her out. He's in cover from there. He should die from the acid, but if that does 2 and not 3, we're in trouble. So the top right, so I think she actually might be around there. Let's try and get into a position to at least find her. Well, I'm not going to take the risk on the acid thing, because if acid's 2, then he gets to shoot, and that's not good. So, I mean, it's not like he can do anything else, really. Overwatch doesn't work against this guy in the first place. Oh, she's right there! Fuck, she's right there. Well, at least I got my heavily armored guy nearby. I'm definitely a bit worried about Ice Pick. Wait a minute, where did his acid go? He was burning a minute ago. Why is he not burning? Because that's really bad. I was like, hey, you're supposed to be burning. Oh, you're not. That's terrible. I'm just gonna have Ice Pick hunker down. Best thing I can do right now. And if she comes to stab strip, and so be it. Ah, he was burning. Good. Who are you going after? Okay, so we're gonna get blinded. Only one person got blinded. It looks like we parried it otherwise. Okay, right. Now we can tear it to pieces. Chain shot on a flank target. I like it very much. 70%. It's not bad at all. I think that's totally worth the risk. Let's go. You jackass. Well, at least I put a hollow target on her. That's better than nothing. But then I ended up putting kinetic plating on her as well. So that's not going to help. Okay, let's start with lightning hands and go from there.
That will not be enough to stop me.
It will not, but she only has a 55% chance to hit. Her defense is crazy. She's actually counting us in high cover. That would explain a bit. Grenade in this case is the best option. Not gonna be able to sniper. There's nowhere I can use my grapple to actually get a higher position, so grenade it is. Stats are from a mod. Give us a bit more information. Oh, I blew up my own cover. Doesn't really matter in this case. Okay, so do we risk taking ice picking close? I mean, from here he can do like 16 fucking damage, so I think it's probably best just to actually hit her. If we I wonder if that even triggers Blade Storm, if you're going close. Well, I like 13 to 16 damage. I think trying to kill her this turn is not a bad fucking idea. And a crit! 21! Fucking monster. This is it. She's going down. We have several people ready to go. Your psychic powers would help you now! Choppy, choppy, bitch! I say you are very, very dead. We've got to destroy the sarcophagus or she's coming back, right?
The device appears to be some sort of psionic capacitor, transferring tremendous amounts of psionic...
She's got... Oh god, that thing has like 80 fucking damage. That's... No, they don't. Alright. Well, let's start getting into range so we can start chopping it to pieces. 25% complete. Alright. Let's throw everything we got at them. Where do we have to be in range? Surprisingly close, considering it's a giant fucking sarcophagus. One would think you'd be able to hit it from somewhere else, but apparently not.
Tired of waiting around.
Ah, it's because he's blinded. That explains it. So be it. Well, we've got to do something about this, but we're not going to be able to do it on this turn, that's for sure. Can't get close enough, so everybody should just fucking peg it into range as quickly as they can, preferably not setting themselves on fire in the process, and then just open up with everything we've got. And I bet there's going to be a bunch of mobs coming in. Probably should have prepared Overwatch for that. Oh dear. Oh, come on! Oh, thank God. Question is, do the best thing I can do, I think, is get the Templar to try and just fuck with the Berserker and have everybody else beat the living shit out of the sarcophagus. So we're gonna have a couple of turns to blow it up before she comes back again. Lovely. Oh, this will be great. Okay. Yeah. Have the Templar can deflect Berserker shots, so having him do that is probably the best idea. Having everybody else just go for the sarcophagus with everything we have is also probably a very good idea. Looks like it's a guaranteed hit whatever we do. Alright. Yep. So we're gonna play choppy choppy with him. And preferably try and piss it off enough so that it will stay on the Templar. And then with parry, we should be able to handle the nonsense that comes our way quite nicely. Everybody else can focus on just beating the snot out of the sarcophagus. And also trying to take cover and avoiding that officer if possible.
Let's do this.
I'd rather just try and DPS it down before she comes back. As to whether or not I have enough damage to do that is a different matter entirely. That is 8 to 11. I could shred storm it. For the time being, though, we'll stick with conventional weapons. It depends how many ads we get. Like, if I get the Chosen again, I'm going to be in pretty serious trouble. I would really rather try and kill this thing. Especially if I can get close range enough to just do even more damage. I bet they're going to warp in on this platform as well. So you know what, if I could set up right here with like, Ice Pick. I'm just worried about getting picked off by the officer. With Blade Storm. And then anything that comes in from this would just be chopped to pieces. I have to take some cover though, because again, if I'm going to try and ignore that officer... We didn't ask for backseat gaming, by the way, and posting spoilers is actually a really dick move, so I'd really prefer you didn't do that. I realize you're just trying to help, but spoiling the fight for someone who's never played it before is actually a really shitty thing to do. So please don't. I can do 9 to 11 with that. Or I can try and take the officer out. It's a tough call. I don't know. One way or the other, I think I'm gonna go try to take the sarcophagus out. Also, if we can get, like, chain shot in on the sarcophagus, that would be pretty great. Oh, God, I just used that, though. And people spoil it anyway, despite me asking them not to. For fuck's sake. Some people just don't want to listen. Let's just get our guys in cover. If we get more ads, we're gonna have to deal with them. I don't generally have a strict moderation as Dodger does on the stream, because generally we don't need it, but apparently some people just can't help themselves. Setting up a kill zone over here for ads would probably be a pretty good idea right now. So if we get any more spawning in from there... Oh, they spawn in from all sides. Great, there's 4 of them. Yes, if I ask a specific question, sure, you can answer that. If I'm not asking a specific question, you know, spoiling phases of the fight I haven't got to yet is a pretty stupid thing to do.
The elders pursue me.
Kill zone kicking in. Nice shot. Ow. Thank God he had some armor. We are not killing this before she comes back, are we? I don't think so. We're starting to get very quickly outnumbered. The approach with the Templar is working quite well. So I think we'll probably stick to that. He can hold... Oh god, there's an Andromedan as well. Thankfully, he can also deal well with the Andromedan. Damage-wise, we could kill that quite easily. The Andromedan is definitely important to lock down and keep locked down. So I think we're going to do that now. Because that guy could do some massive damage, whereas the Berserker, we can probably kill this turn quite easily. So I can leave parry on. Can we line up so the Shred Storm cannon can hit both? Answer right now, nope. Well, we need rid of that Berserker right now before it starts rampaging through all of our shit. I was hoping he had the upgrade where explosions doesn't end the turn. Strippin does have that. Heavy weapons fire does not end the turn. So I could fire the Shred Storm and then do something else. I think he has a free reload on that. He does, yeah. The problem is really lining up the Shred Storm in a way that would actually be useful. I think if we stand here, we could put the Shred Storm through both. Not that that really helps, because that involves movement. But the Assassin's coming back one way or the other. We're not going to kill that in time. So she's coming back on that. Just trying to think in the meantime what to do exactly. Who to do it with. So we have that officer there. She's in a flanking position on Rocket. Rocket's got to move at this point. We still need to be able to put some damage into that Sarcophagus, because otherwise this fight will just grind us down into dust. Alright, let's put the Shred Storm through both of them and hopefully kill at least one of them with it. God, I hope I'm at the right angle for this. And I'm not! That's always... There are times, XCOM, there are fucking times, like, that is very clearly in the cone. And you're telling me it's not in the cone, which is literal bullshit. That is very clearly in the cone. Come off it. Well, that plan was a total waste of time. Thankfully, we have an auto-loader on this thing. This is Commander, which is hard, basically. It's not legendary, but it's hard. Gotta finish that fucker off. Who else we got? Well, we do have a nice little option of face-off, which means you can shoot at every target, which in this position right now, we currently have all 5. The concern being that face-off won't hit all 5. No, it won't, because of a range thing. It will hit 3. Hitting the Andromedan's not really a priority. I made a follow-up pistol shot. The other thing I could do is move her into a position... That's the problem with target preview, is that target preview only actually counts for the main weapon, not the pistol. So I don't even know if moving that would actually help here. It's hard to say. Like, face-off's gonna get us a hit on the Berserker, a probable hit on the Elite Officer, and maybe a hit on the Andromedan, which we're not overly concerned about, because we have him locked down. Alternatively, a sniper shot kills the Berserker guaranteed. This would be nice, but none of... I'm not... because of a stupidity earlier, and unfortunately for some reason grapple does not work here? I don't really know why. She can't take... You know, we can't take advantage of death from above. So, that's lovely. This is a tough call. As to what we actually do with this. One way or the other, we're doing 7 to 9 damage. We don't kill the Berserker on this shot. We do kill it guaranteed if we shoot from here. So, okay, let's... Best thing we can do is shoot. Have I got Shadow of War? It's not out yet. No, I don't have it. You really think one... Wait, that was supposed to be a guaranteed kill. What the fuck happened? Oh, God, it's 7 to 9 now. I did the minimum. Fuck me. It's gonna be one of those days, isn't it? Alright, we still have issues with this. We could put suppressive fire on that officer. That would keep him locked down for a while. And that's probably the best approach in Rocket's current position. Alternatively, Rocket can move into a position where that's not going to be a factor. Is he flanked from that position? No, he's not. So probably the best place you could go would be here. That does put him... Oh, here is the... No, that's not good either, because then we get shot from behind. Other alternatives... He can go play choppy-choppy with the Berserker and kill him. That gets him implacable, which means I can move right next to the officer, which is an okay idea, except if he gets shot in the head and then dies, in which case it's not a good idea. So, that's a good question. Usually, when you put a melee heavy guy next to someone like an officer, the officer will try and move and they get blade stormed. So, let's just hope that that is the case this time, because if it's not, then Ice Pick is probably dead. He does have, like, solid dodge. He's got a PCS with, like, 25 dodge on it, but that may not be enough. Well, I guess we'll find out. Here's hoping that I'm right about the AI here. Otherwise... Andromedan's locked down. I think we probably just go with the same plan. We put suppression on the officer, and then we open fire with whatever else we've got on the... on that. There shouldn't be a stream delay right now. The stream delay was turned off. It's possible that... Oh, God, Twitch didn't actually save it. There's a... No wonder. There's like a 1 minute delay on the stream. It's supposed to be like 5 seconds. But I told Twitch to turn the stream delay off, and they fucking didn't. So, apologies for that. Not that it really matters, exactly, but... Yeah. Okay. Suppression. Let's go with that. I'm just thinking about if I'm going to probably move before I do that. If I go here, that locks me out of one target. The question is which one? That one. So we can still put suppression on if we move up a bit. That's fine. And we should do that, because that'll get us closer if we get more targets coming in. Okay, put suppression down on the officer, so that he's not going to do much. And then I think the best thing we can do... At least with this guy, is just put another bullet into the sarcophagus for 9 to 11. What's the add-on on that weapon? Oh, superior laser sight. I don't... Can you crit against a building? I don't know if you can. I don't think so, but might as well move it closer anyway. I guess we'll find out. Okay, more on the way. Oh, Chosen's back. Oh, God, that's going to trigger Fear of the Chosen again. Shit. Oh, my God. Well, that's not a good start. Good, yes. Oh, no. What, you missed? Shit. That's really bad news. Oh, my God. Oh, fucking ouch. Okay, so Andromedan's locked down. That's a good thing. Officer was suppressed, but of course the grenade knocked the suppression out. So, down goes my support. Fuck me. This is bad news. And he is shattered. So, in fact, we have... How many shattered people do we have? Yeah, we've got 4 active. I can't believe Blades so fucking missed. That's unbelievable. Okay, what's the best approach here, then? A Berserker's down. That's good. Elite Officer we can kill quite easily. I lost track of where the Chosen went. Which is bad news. Oh, God. Huh. Spicy. Unpleasant. I don't know where she fucking appeared. Hang on, if I watch the stream with the delay... No. I was too late. Damn it. I can't see where the Chosen went. Where'd she run off to? It's like we can try and kill the sarcophagus this turn. I think probably the best option is just trying to get rid of some of these ads. Good solid crit. Yeah, Blade's almost 95% hit chance, so we actually missed with it. So yeah, that's lovely, isn't it? Well, we don't want to move Ice Pick near the Chosen, because otherwise we're dead. She went invisible. Yes, yeah. Question is, where exactly did she go invisible? I don't know, but I'm trying to move Ice Pick as far away from where I think she is as possible. Alright, we stick to the same strategy here with the Andromedan. We continue to rend it and lock it down. She went invisible before moving. Lovely. The officer is still a pain in the dick. Killing the officer is also going to be a pain in the dick, most likely. It's like, who else do we have? Literally these two. It's bad news bears one way or the other. At least he's hunkered down. That's a 42% chance to hit. Regardless of all of the bonuses she gets, it does not matter. It's like plus 89% on the aim. It's just that fucking high cover is so good. Stripping could try and destroy the high cover, but if that doesn't work, we're in the shit again. Everything's bad. Basically, everything's bad and we're probably all gonna die. Standard situation. Is he still blinded? Because I'm like, why am I not getting target? Oh, is the sarcophagus not killable while she's up? Oh, God. Right. Well, that narrows our options significantly. Well, the elite officer has got to die, so I'm thinking our best option here is actually demolition. Hopefully destroy that cover, or at least get it down to low cover, and then we can snipe him. Good, good. That succeeded nicely. So now we can put a bullet in his head and that doesn't kill him. I guess it wouldn't. Well, unless we get a crit, which we do have a 60% chance of. Even then, that's probably not going to be enough. Well, this is tricky. Alright, well. Might as well put a bullet in his head anyway. Ooh, it was a good crit, but not quite good enough. Andromedan continues to be a pain in the dick, but we have him locked down. It's just as long as the officer doesn't do any more damage. She's over there. Oh, God. She's gone for the Templar. Which is a problem, because we need that Templar to keep the Andromedan in check. And having it dazed is not good at all. Okay, options here. Hail of bullets. Guaranteed hit, if we can actually hit anything. We need the Templar back up pronto. We can do that. If we move the sniper to do it. Lightning Hands, 68% hit. Possible kill. Probably worth the risk. Let's take that chance first. Nice. Officer down. Okay. That does mean it's going to take my entire turn. Is anyone closer? Nope. Not in the slightest. Okay, so we have to send the sniper in to get the Templar back up. Pain in the dick. I mean, it doesn't really matter anyway. She can't do much else. Oh, fuck. The Templar can actually do something after I move this daze, right? Because if not, that's actually going to be useless. I'm not going to get any benefit from that. And she's just going to run around like a crazy person, beating the shit out of everybody. The alternative... Yeah, she's right there. Interesting. Can you... doesn't matter, I'm going to reload on her anyway. I'm thinking, like, what's the best course of action here? We could put a Shred Storm Cannon right through there. Who is the best person to move and use a turn to get the Templar back up? Tricky. Rocket can't reach. Basically, it's a choice of the sniper or stripping. Nobody else is really going to be useful here. Shredstorm does go all the way over here. I could hit them both. Not that that would really help much in this situation. Doesn't really solve the problem. Half a turn would be fine. He would be disoriented, wouldn't he? So, can he actually do anything? There is a chance of it. Fuck. Oh, decisions, decisions, decisions. Well, stripping HP-wise has a much better shot of doing something and actually surviving a hit in that warsuit. It really comes down to... There is also the other problem that we will be directly within range of the Andromedan. The Andromedan, by the way, is disoriented. I don't know for how long, but it is. Oh, Jesus. This decision. Tricky. It's like... Stripping has the best chance of surviving. I mean, kill zone makes no difference. Unless we want to kill the Andromedan, this whole fucking thing is... Like, if that Andromedan comes back and fires, the Templar is dead. Like, if I lose my Templar, I'm in serious trouble. We can't set up anything Overwatch-wise because it doesn't work against this guy. She's immune to it. Right. Okay, I'm gonna make a decision. I'm gonna send Stripping in for the revive. And I'm gonna hope we don't get disorient. Okay, what can we do? Good. Rend is available. Okay, this worked out well. The alternative being he goes right for that and the Andromedan is just left. A disoriented Andromedan may or may not kill it. My concern, I don't know, I think we're still gonna, we're gonna stick to the strategy at hand, which is chop up the Andromedan, keep the parry up. Do I have a free reload on him? Nope. So he's gonna have to stay where he is. Problem is he's not gonna get anything done there. Launcher. Yeah, but would hit my guy. Not quite. Okay. Well, need to reload. Ain't getting anywhere without that. Oh, we are actually in range. Well... I mean, we can try and take him down. The problem is then he goes acid mode and just runs around being a dick. But the chances are he won't, because it's just gonna punch. I need this sniper rifle reloaded, otherwise I'm not gonna be getting very far. They spill acid, but only if they move. Which usually they don't, if they're engaged in melee. They don't spill acid when they die. Do they? No, I don't believe they do. Only if they move after they're dead. Let's leave them alive for the time being. Focus on the damn Chosen. Unfortunately, I can't get... I mean, it wouldn't matter anyway. Reaction fire doesn't work against these guys. Alright, let's get closer in. Let's set up and get ready to deal with her. We'll leave the Andromeda alone as it is. They don't use... Yeah, there's no chance of them of him using his grenade because he's locked down in melee, so we're fine there. That's not a problem. Overwatch is literally pointless, so we might as well just reload. Unless, of course, she summons more troops, which I really hope she fucking doesn't. No point in overwatching. Basically, no point in anything, really. I could give an action point to Ice Pick, but he's not going to get in the range of the Chosen, so it doesn't really matter. I think best thing we do, we're going to hunker down, because if she runs after the sniper, then... So there's that punch. That misses entirely. So the Andromedan's good. Assassin comes in. Probably going to throw a blind grenade at both of them, which will certainly be annoying, but it's hardly the worst thing they can do. Alright, now the Chosen is in a vulnerable-ish position. Hail of bullets is guaranteed a hit. Question is, what else can we do? Now we have a disorient. I mean, we could still hit the Andromedan. I think taking the Chosen down now is the way to go. We can get a 12 to 13 damage rend on that fucking thing. We can take her down right now and then try and kill the Sarcophagi. She's brittle, so she's going to take a shit ton of damage from this. And we'll set up the parry. This... I don't know, I mean, his defense is still pretty good, and the Andromeda is still disoriented. Whether or not that's still going to be the case later, I don't know. I can't see her, but a Shred Storm would hit her, but probably also hit the Temple Arm in the process, so maybe not worth it. If we're getting nice and close, though, like right here, for instance, we can just unload on her. Well, there's no point in Overwatch at all in this position. Hail of bullets is a guaranteed hit. So it's worth. If we want to take it down this turn. Keeping the Andromedan in position is important. 60% chance of a hit. Can't get much closer than that. Could. Actually could. So if we use teamwork, then we're going to give him triple action points. So here's my plan. We go run and gun. Bear in mind, we can't hit this thing until it's back up anyway. So we go run and gun. That gets us up to here. Then we get an additional action. I really fucking hope I'm doing this correctly. Throw teamwork down. I'm just trying to see if there's like a better option. It's like, I can pistol the Andromeda. No, that'll still end the turn. Alright, yeah. Teamwork now. On Ice Pick. That gives him the extra movement. And then we got Ice Pick right across the map. To within critical position. And then we just open up with the biggest crit shot we fucking have on her. Which is 95% chance, 64% chance crit, and brittle. Which was absolutely huge. Oh, it was one off. Would have liked a little better than that. That would have been good, but I'll take it. Hail of bullets is a guaranteed kill. We don't have a free reloading, but you know what? I mean, I like the chances here. And I want to guarantee that she goes down. So we're going to do that. Hail of bullets. She's down. The sniper had nothing to do this turn anyway. If we killed the Andromeda and it starts running around with acid, which we don't want, we just want the Andromeda locked down right now. Which is currently what is happening. Now we need to kill this thing.
Understood.
Do we just pistol the Andromeda now and just let it run around like a fucking idiot? I don't know. It's a tough call. I won't be able to shoot this thing because I'm currently blinded. I'm not really sure which way to go with it. I think without parry, that punch will still probably hurt quite a bit. So I am a bit worried about that. I think I maybe... I don't know. Pfft. It's still disoriented, but I'm pretty sure that disorientation is about to wear off, at which point it could punch Strippin pretty hard, but he does have 13 HP, so it probably doesn't matter. I think our best bet is to just go for the capacitor with everybody we have. Templar will be back in there next turn to play Choppy Choppy. She can't shoot that from here. I mean, none of our guys are going to be able to do that. Yep, 4 turns to take that thing down, which we do have the guns for. The problem is getting into range to do it. Do I want that Andromedan running around? If I kill it with someone in melee range? No, I really don't. So, best thing we can do, I think, is get the sniper into a more viable position for next turn. Probably reload and hunker down with Strippin. He doesn't actually have hunker down, does he? He's got shield wall instead. I don't know if shield wall actually helps defend your own guys. I think it's just people hanging behind you. Sprinting towards the objective means the Andromedan grenades our dudes and we all die. That is not an option. The best thing I think we can do is just sit here and take his punches. Incoming bullshit. We can move towards the objective next turn once we've locked that thing down.
It was strike from the sides.
Oh my god! Ow! Fuck me, that hurt way more than I expected. Okay, this is a problem. Alright. We have to take down the sarcophagus now. We don't have enough ammo for chain shot, which sucks. That would be a very useful thing right now. We are also dealing with chrysalids that are about to eat all of our people. This is also not a good thing. Oh, we finally found a place where we can actually grapple. How lovely. Now we need to take the Andromedan down, or alternatively go for the lockdown. One way or the other, Sarcophagus has got to die. Right. He is not going to get in range this turn, so I think we move here and shoot the Andromedan. Then we just try and kill it while everyone's out of range a bit. We can get Strippin into... We can't get him... Oh, yeah, we can if we put him here. The problem is he then maybe dies to the chrysalid. Fuck me, this is a complicated mission. Okay. Put Ice Pick here, kill the Andromedan. Yeah, chrysalid is bad in all situations. Definitely this one. Like, Ice Pick's best option is maybe to just go after the chrysalid, and rely on Bladestorm to kill it before it kills him, and hope that that works, which it should. So let's do that. If we're lucky, we get a stun. We didn't. So the chrysalid will hopefully attack, get Bladestormed, and then die. Strippin can fire on and kill the Andromedan now. Because if we attack him again, the Andromedan's dying and spraying acid everywhere, and they're you know, all bad shit. So... we do have face-off available. That's an option. Okay, Rocket needs to be in range. We do need to beat the... that has got to go down, like, we have to take this down now, because otherwise this is just gonna... this is already pretty hellish as it is. How many HP left? 33? Jesus. Okay. That would be pretty good, because that actually gives us Deadeye bonus. So first things first, I think we grapple up here. We also need to be splitting up from the Archon's AoE. We can't kill the Archon this turn, we don't have the damage. So the best thing we can do is split up to make sure we don't get AoE'd. 7 to 9 is the shot on that. If we had lightning hands, I'd just go for double pistol, but... Because I actually have, I have a lot of the plasma beam upgrades, so that helps. The other thing I could do is put a kill zone over most of the map. I'm not necessarily liking that as an option, though. It's like we have a lot of choices here, and a lot of them are bad, so...
Let's move already.
The Andromedan's coming back, I'm well aware of that, but it's coming back as a thing that runs around with acid instead of a thing that punches me for 1 billion points of damage. So, you know, one I think is a significantly better option than the other. The Shred Storm Cannon does 8 to 11. We can hit both the Chrysalid and the thing with it. That's not bad. I just have a feeling I'm going to need this later. Also, that doesn't end the turn. Actually, I moved, so I'm going to end the turn anyway. We're not really worried about the Chrysalid, right? Because the Chrysalid moves, it gets Blade Stormed. And it's dead. So, using the Shred Storm is only if we want to put a couple of extra points of damage. So, I think... Who else do I have left? So, she can shoot for 7 to 9. He has to take the Andromedan out this turn. So, we kill the Sarcophagus next turn as a guarantee, and just hope against fucking hope that we don't have enough enemies to kill us. Yeah, this sounds like a pretty standard XCOM set of bullshit. So, let's go. Oh my god, hair trigger! Huge! That helps. We might actually be able to kill it this turn, then. God, hair trigger never works. I am shocked. At this point, I'm actually tempted to Shred Storm, then. So if I Shred Storm for 8 to 11, if let's assume minimum damage, that's 8. It's currently on 26, so that takes it down to 18. A shot from a sniper rifle, let's assume minimum damage again, that's 11. We still don't kill it this turn. Doesn't matter. So, irrelevant. The Chrysalid has a 5% chance of dodging the Blade Storm. That should be okay. And it doesn't matter if the attacks also trigger Blade Storm. I'm just hoping that they trigger Blade Storm before the attack hits, because if it doesn't, I'm fucked! Alright, more damage. Yeah, I don't have Beta Strike on. That would drag things out quite a bit. Other option, Face Off. That doesn't end the turn, does it? Because that means double pistol, right? That doesn't end the turn. I'm correct in saying that, yes? Fucking well hope I'm correct in saying that. It's white. Anything that's... No, it does end the turn, surely. Firing a weapon ends the turn. No? Yes? No. Surely not. I can't remember! I'm Googling this. Does Face Off end the turn? Does Face Off end turn? I can't remember. Fanfire does not end the turn of taken with the first action. So in theory, that should work, right? Yeah, and that also kills the Chrysalid. Does it? I don't know. I mean, I could wait a minute for chat to tell me. I'm asking quite specifically here. I don't know! Because if it doesn't, we put that out, kill the Chrysalid, get 2 shots off on the thing. It does end the turn. Okay. Right, so... No benefit then. Right. Okay, so in other words, just... No, it... That's unhelpful! It does, it doesn't. It ends the turn. Right. Pistol doesn't. if you have the right skill, which I don't. Not with this one. So, right. Okay, do not face off. Right, standard shot it is then. Right, Andromedan needs to die. Volt would do the job. Ideally, I'd want to keep a parry on. If possible. With the bullshit the Archon's probably going to throw at me. I can risk the Templar taking some acid damage. Because that Archon's going to go right for that Templar and probably just kill it outright if I don't have parry. The alternative is I leave the Andromeda alone, which results in a grenade which kills my entire squad. So, no. Yes, I think we're going to go with this then. The what icon explains if it ends the turn? Oh, that! Right, this. I actually never knew that's what that meant. Huh. Useful. Alright. Well, I think best option is Rend and parry. It's like, yeah, I'm pretty sure this fucking thing does not actually spit armor I didn't fucking think it did. I was right the first time. The concern I've got, speed-wise, the Archon will probably move first, right? So in theory, parry is good here, assuming the Andromeda doesn't just straight up murder me. Alright, well, let's see what happens. Let's see if I fucked up. I might have fucked up. A Berserker, lovely. Yes, that's just what we wanted here. Blade Storm, motherfucker! Oh, lovely. Nice stun. Okay. Sarcophagus is definitely going down. Chrysalid gets Blade Stormed. Good. Our Blade Storm plan worked nicely. This... Okay, Archon goes first. Oh, Blazing Pinions. That's actually fine, because we can move out of the way of that. That's probably the best thing it could have done. I was 100% correct to do what I did with the Templar. Right, now we kill this. A face-off here is probably not a bad idea, because we hit two things plus that. Alright, who's the Blazing Pinions going to hit? This guy, this guy. Otherwise, we're good. So all we need to do is get these guys out of the way. That's easy enough. The Berserker's actually going to get hit by the Pinions, which is excellent. That's going to help us greatly. We've got 12 HP left on that. So the question is, what do we go to do? Getting that Archon very, very dead would be helpful, if possible. We've got a 72% chance of hitting it from here. Bear in mind, we also have death from above, so we don't end the turn if we get a kill, but there's no chance of doing that here. Okay. Well, first things first, we're gonna deal with this. We're gonna get it out of the way. We can't melee it, obviously. The right option here is to continue to rend it and keep it locked down so it doesn't run everywhere and fuck us up. So, we'll do that. Yeah, I don't see how you could possibly beat this with Beta Strike on. It would make this mission nigh on impossible. Alright, he's gonna move. We only have a Berserker and that Archon. That Archon is still a serious problem, obviously. And will probably murder us all, but we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. The Blazing Pinions do have AoE, I'm well aware of that, yes. But the AoE is not very large. So if we sat here, that would be out of range. But that would also give us a shot, importantly, at the Sarcophagus. We do have one more free reload on this auto thing, so that's fine. That takes it down, yeah. So the Sarcophagus is about to die. Question is, who is more valuable to shoot it with? I would really like that Archon dead, if possible, but it's going to be tricky one way or the other. Bear in mind, he does not have a free reload. We could just grenade the thing, which will finish it off. I'm just thinking about making sure these guys are as far away from the Archon as possible, but with the space of this arena, I don't think it's even going to matter. He needs to be out of the way, because he has managed to get through this mission on the skin of his teeth so far, but he will die to the Blazing Pinions, which is unfortunate, because I can get him right underneath it and crit the shit out of that thing. That would be helpful. Berserker is dazed, which is good. Face-Off inexplicably does not actually target buildings, so it's surprisingly not useful here. So I think probably the best thing we can do here is actually a kill zone. The concerns are, as soon as we kill our Sarcophagus, the Chosen might actually fucking appear again. But Overwatch doesn't matter there anyway. So I'm like, killing the Sarcophagus now is probably the best thing I can do. Just so I've got the remainder of my actions to do something about the Chosen. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to assume the Chosen appears one final time after this thing's down. So... okay, don't make a mistake now. Okay, we kill this now with a plasma grenade. Then we see what comes afterwards. Yeah, saying whether or not the mission ends would be considered a... oh my god, it didn't kill it! Oh, you fucking asshole of a game! Oh, you bastard. Yeah, bastard. Oh my god, right. Wow, this is even worse then. Okay. We're gonna have to kill it with that, which I really did not want to do, if at all possible. But I'm going to have to. Oh, fuck me. I cannot believe it. That was the worst possible fucking result.
I'm hoping that's a good thing. Yes, the regeneration process has been interrupted. Readings on the capacitor indicate it has become highly unstable. Then let's target that Chosen with everything we've got.
The Chosen's not here! Right. We're gonna set up a kill zone. Blazing Pinions come down. Please, for the love of God. Obsessed. That's probably okay, but I have a feeling that fucks with my kill zone. Oh my god. Well, I've lost control of half our squad. This is gonna go really well, I'm sure. Don't shoot at the Berserker, please. Do something useful. Yes, that's good. That's good. I'll take that. We hit her again? We hit her again? She's shredded. Alright. He's got Battle Frenzy. Deflected.
I am the focus of their attacks.
That is marked now, God. Okay, we might be saying goodbye to our Templar. We didn't! Okay. Fucking kill her, please. Half of our guys gone crazy. Alright, where is she? Right, she respawned on the platform, right? She got splattered by both our guys. Why has she disappeared? Did she go invisible again? Because that's really bad. Fuck me. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do from here. I literally do not. Because I don't know where she is. I thought she respawned on the platform. Hang on, I'm watching my own stream just to see. Yes. Was she on the platform? No, she wasn't. She was on, the platform to the bottom left, right? Yeah, then she went invisible. Okay, we can track her down though, right? Okay. So, she's here, from what I could tell. Now might be the time for the Templar to go and try and hunt her. Because if I get the Templar in... it's tricky. It's a tricky call, but I think moving the Templar here is the best thing we can do. Let the Andromeda shell do whatever. We've moved far enough away from her. So I think she's here. Like, I'm almost 100% on it. Alright, let's go. Best possible place we can go for vision would be here. I don't see her. If we sprint all the way, obviously that won't help. I mean, we could grenade this area, but if she's not there, that's a complete waste. Taking this officer down is probably not a bad idea. Top... Oh, she was at the top right? What, this one? Fuck me, if she is, that's bad. Let's go up there. Is she here? She's there. Okay. Lightning hands. Right. We got her. We fucking got her. Die, you stupid bastard. Oh, she went off the side. It's beautiful. We did it. Please tell me this is the end.
It wasn't easy, but we managed to pull it off, Commander. If only we could see the look on the elders' faces.
In before, we now have to kill everybody else. Please tell me we don't have to kill the rest of it. Yes!
You have fought well, XCOM. May you reclaim this world for your own.
No point in looking for someone. Yes, there is. You can hunt down invisible people. We did it with only one loss. That's not fucking bad. Thank you very much. Everybody got wounded, but you know how it goes. Stream delay actually was a mistake on my part. I was supposed to be turned off.
The remarks followed a moment of silence for peacekeepers slain by XCOM dissidents.
I'm sorry, but first attempt on Commander with only my lowest rank dude dead? I think that's pretty fucking good.
Good work out there, Commander.
I'm sure someone could fucking memorialize, yep, goodbye me. But everybody else? They gotta take a bit of healing, but we can head to Templar HQ for that. Fuck me. Huh, that was just ridiculous. Oh, we get a gun? Ooh, cool. That's nice. We got a gun and her sword. We have to research them. That's a bit of a pain, but... Well, the Reapers certainly like me for that one, don't they? We are real short on manpower. We only have 4 people available that aren't seriously wounded. And... yeah, we've got 2 captains, a sergeant, and a squaddy. That would not make for a good run. Yeah, well, I think there's someone in the training center.
Long have my kind struggled
Nope.
to fend off the elders' children, those who have pursued us to no end, stealing our newly earned freedom. Today, you have dealt the
Got a little bit of XCOM AP we could spend on getting one of our guys a little bit better.
bond between our two peoples. Fox Totalbiscuit, Commander.
Covering fire is pretty good for a sniper. I like that. Quick draw, as you've seen, is not bad. It depends on what you've gone with. I mean, I went with lightning hands with it, so giving her quick draw is probably not a terrible idea. Yeah, I'd see me even research it before what the next guerrilla op. God knows.
Even now, we feel its absence. A voice, silenced forever.
No, that's not the end of the game. We already killed one chosen. Are you kidding me? We're nowhere near the end.
Does not our very life force flow within your veins? We feel such loss. Yet within you, we sense something else. Arrogance and satisfaction.
I should reward myself with a lovely little Cadbury Stokes Delight. Well, fries, actually. Cadbury Stokes. I want to see, I'll need to recruit some new guys. I don't even know if I have any supplies left. Well, getting the assassin out of the way is good. She was the most annoying person to deal with. Alright, we have 35 supplies. We can afford, like, one thing. Getting a Reaper. Oh, that's a good way. You know, we could get a Reaper. That would be helpful. Unfortunately, it just requires a sergeant to go and do it, but it's worth. We'd have to send one person out to get it, so we could send Nerd Cube out to get him. Getting like a major Reaper, which we probably will get, because I think we've probably maxed out our rep with the Reapers now, is a good thing. Yep, you get on with that.
Covert is our specialty. Let's just hope your people can keep up.
Let's head to the black market, see if we can get some more supplies. Because we have signal jamming going on right now, so any scan we do is fucking taking forever, so it's barely even worth the effort. So at the moment, I'm mostly just trying to earn money to build relays. I have quite a few Illyrium cores that I don't really need right now, so... I think like officer corpses we don't really need either. I need to build more med kits. I'm really low on those. So many crystalline corpses. We actually need this. Going to make some hellweave. That stuff is amazing. I'll sell them a couple of Illyrium cores. What do they got on the intel wise? Can we even afford any of it? Nothing. I bought most of the stuff this round anyway. I've got a lot of superior upgrades. Well, that'll give us enough money to get some basic recruits in. Also, maybe Guerrilla Ops would get me... I thought we had the one that upgraded it so we could actually get... I guess we don't. These would be nice, but we don't really have enough troops to benefit too many people yet. I thought we had the upgrade that let everything start at squaddy, but somehow I guess we don't. I think they changed that, maybe made it in order or something. Well, one way or the other, let's get some recruitment in, because we're gonna need people. Rookies or otherwise. Thankfully, you put a plasma rifle and fucking warden armor on them, they're at least decent. Not brilliant, but hey. It's like Jesse Cox is hanging around here, let's recruit him. I think Gerard's in there as well. At the moment, it's just a case of get more bodies on the ground, because otherwise we are seriously screwed. If they die, they die. That's how it goes. You have silly hair. We'll recruit you.
What can I do?
Don't want to spend all my supplies. Might need something else. He says as he's 10 supplies short of another med kit. I guess we still have one in our inventory. Thank fuck.
Pickings are slim, but I'm hoping we find a few more recruits who can handle a wrench.
Oh, supply drop in 2 days. Oh, we're good then. I wouldn't worry about it. Let's head back to Templar HQ for quick heals, because otherwise it's going to be a right mess.
In killing one of my siblings, you have done what countless others have failed.
Oh, it is Templar HQ. There it is. Okay.
We will not have many like it in the future.
Ah, you're easy, you warlock. Nobody cares about you.
Another important step forward in our research.
So the encryption done. You know, I'm not so interested in that. I'm very interested in the assassin weapons, though. So let's get those sorted out.
I will begin our research immediately.
New objective added.
Having developed a greater understanding of the aliens' encryption.
We also have the thing that lets us get supply drops instantly, so pretty happy with that. You are fucking dead. As for everybody else, they're not really doing so well. I'm a bit worried about him, though. We're gonna have to work on the hunter a bit. The warlock's definitely pretty low.
Get your guns out, Commander. It's time we finally had a look at this ship of yours up close. No more hiding.
These all look really rough. Alright, what do we got? Our current setup is probably about as good as it gets, really. Under the table isn't too bad, especially under the table too. Or what else? Nah, I think honestly we're fine. I think these orders are about as good as they get. Yeah, this is good. This will do. And we get that supply drop instantly, so we are in a good spot.
Hello, Commander.
Let's see what we can build. We were working on excavating, and then we had a sabotage that blew at one of my engineers, which is not that helpful. So, something needs to be done about that. We've got a bunch of supplies, so we can maybe afford some upgrades for something. Workshop upgrade would maybe turn out to be kind of useful. We're at maximum capacity for this, so another comm station would be good. Let's see what else. What else are we missing? So we don't have the beam cannon upgrade yet. That would be good, considering how many heavy weapons guys we have. Short on alien alloys. Short on the intel to buy them. Hellweave, not bad. I like that. Adding that to one of our melee guys would be very helpful. Let's build a set of that. As for proving grounds, let's see. I mean, considering the amount of machine stuff, blue screen ammo would be great. I'm working on bomb squads so I can get things like experimental grenades, etc. easily. I'm thinking we probably go for blue screen protocol from here. We really could use a spark, but we're short on alloys right now.
Interesting choice. I'll send word as soon as we're finished, Commander.
Now, intel's currently at 1, which is very, very bad. So, at the moment, my focus is, for the love of God, get everybody back on their fucking feet. We could spend some supplies to... We've got volunteer army sorted out, greater resolvers in. Bomb squad is going to take a bit more work. Munitions expert. So that's experimental ammo and bomb squads, the explosives, right? Okay. I'm gonna stick right now anyway, considering the amount of time all of this shit's gonna take, to healing faster, get our best guys back on their feet as soon as we can. Because otherwise the scanning effort is just ridiculous. Alright. Good. We were having issues with intel, so let's see where we can go with this. We're probably gonna have to take some rocks on, but... we do have rocket, and we've got red line up, and they also have their beam cannons. We have a lot of beam cannons. Papa Bear is up as well. Great. So it's gonna be Beam Cannon City, which I'm entirely fine with. Armor-wise... at least all of our... I mean, actually, we do have a corporal there. We could really actually afford to send a rookie in to get some training done. What I'm worried about is the lack of specialists. We really don't have many of those. Or any, maybe. If I took her out, do we have any specialists at all? No! They're all dead. All of our specialists just keep getting killed. I'm gonna have to send one in for training. So at least we can get a specialist on the board, because that's proven to be very unhelpful with, you know, people dying and everything. But at least we've got some decent sets of armor. We have 2 war suits. And a couple of decent weapons for them, so that's helpful. Abilities-wise, I want to give the best weapon I have to someone that doesn't end the turn. But I don't think we have anyone that does that. She has rapid fire, which is pretty great. As for a weapon upgrade, putting an advanced laser sight on there is probably not a bad idea. Slap that on there. I'm streaming for as long as I feel like today. I'm still getting over some pretty serious pain and stuff. I'm just trying to mostly chill today. I don't really want to get anything else done. It is a Saturday. I should be taking some time off. Okay. Well, in that case, let's take our ranger in. And we can give her Hell Weave. Oh, we can give her the axe for the time being. Since the person who had it is not going to be using it. Bombs-wise, acid should go to... I can't remember which of these guys. She has heavy ordnance, I think. Yeah. So, if in the grenade spot we put the acid bomb instead, we'll be in business. This screen keeps breaking every once in a while. I don't really know why that is. Might be a mod that I have in. Let's make sure he gets the Shred Storm Cannon. Sniper-wise, most are looking pretty good. I'm not even sure if she has a PCS. Oh, yeah, she's got... Oh, she has focus. Alright, she keeps freaking out, so you know what? Give her some more willpower. She has 2 fears that we haven't dealt with yet, so... Do I have another spider suit? I think I lost one. No, I still have one. I'll be fine. We'll give her a nanoscale. She's a bit fragile. Still need to get these Gauss rifles upgraded. Otherwise, we have plenty beam cannons, plasma rifles in this composition, so... I'm expecting a decent amount of murder. Wait, is he wearing Predator? Put him in fucking Warden, Jesus. What are you doing? Trying to get my guys killed. I can put him in Exo, I guess, but... I think Warden is a better choice. Actually, does he have blast padding? Because if he does, we should probably put him in Exo. We actually don't even have a set of Exo left. I think we lost all of them in a previous fight. Yeah, Warden will do. Alright, I think we're pretty well good to go, honestly. Hellweave on our melee guy. 3 beam cannons worth of fucking death. Yeah, I like our chances. Let's go. Let's do it. Oh, my skirmisher keeps getting captured. He hasn't got anything done. Mox has got captured on 4 separate occasions. I'm not even sure how it fucking keeps happening.
Sky Ranger deployed. In position for deployment.
Alright. This mission is apparently very difficult. We'll see about that. VIP extraction. Yep. Is supposed to get a rule of trust? Yes, it is! And I've had one, and it's a fucking nightmare. It is about as bad as you could possibly imagine. It was a mess the last time that happened. Yeah, you can. You totally can. I've had a chosen and a leader or alien like king or queen on the same mission. That has happened. There's no doubt about that. I've had it happen. Well, I guess we don't get stealth on this one.
Heading out.
Well, we have 24 turns to get this done, so you're gonna have to forgive me if I decide to creep with Overwatch a little bit. I'd rather not get anybody killed at this point. He says as he immediately triggers a pod.
We've got admin here.
Yeah, Rocket's on the mission already. Well, first test of the beam cannon immediately misses the target. It has a stock on it, but still. I'm not massively worried about that, because we can just go absolutely apeshit on them from here. Will we be able to go apeshit enough? Well, that's a different matter entirely. Okay, what are our shots looking like? Neither of them look amazing. Always nice to put a lightning hands downrange, though, see how that goes, and then we can maybe move and do a face-off. The amount of damage that could do is pretty good. This is gonna be one of those missions, isn't it? And you're slightly out of grenade. Fucking course you are. I mean, why would you not be? Just take the fucking 64%. Thank you. At least you did something, right? It's like, we are going to murder you this turn. Like, make no mistake about it. The murder is happening. Just one moment, folks. Alright, folks, let's murder these bastards. Okay, I'm thinking a nice, tasty little plasma grenade right in the middle would probably do the trick. Acid, we could save that for later. These are scrubs. One of the rulers is really badly beaten up. The Viper King is really low. We put them through the fucking ceiling, I love it. And that killed at least one of them. Possibly both. I didn't quite notice in the combat log before I went down there. Well, I don't really see a need to use our grapple yet, then, if these guys are down so badly. That's Mathis. Can get him later. Take some good solid cover. I'm pretty sure we got both of them. Let's just hope I was right on that. It's like in before I was absolutely not, and we die instantly. But yeah, I encountered the Berserker Queen a couple of missions ago. She didn't do much, because that scared her off, but the Viper King, God, I lost 3 guys on that mission, and I didn't even kill them. So, that was an unpleasant experience, let's just put it that way. Okay, alright. We are in business. Let's try and get our... try and get our sniper in a good position, but there aren't any good cover positions here. Let's just move forward, see what we see, and then go on. Ceiling, so that's always nice. Probably, we're gonna need to be down there anyway, aren't we? So, you know, we might as well grab the loot. That is crap. I guess we can sell it later.
Let's move already.
Honestly, moving forward slowly here is just fine. I'm not gonna take many risks here. Got a sniper and heavy cover there. Unfortunately, because I blew up the ceiling, I don't really have the option of going to where I actually wanted to go, but it's not really a big problem. Alright, I'm not going to move forward any further than that, because I don't have any Overwatch, and if I trigger a pod, it's bad news. Full damage is my favorite way to kill turrets. You just blow out whatever they're fucking set on, and then that's it. They're just dead. Very effective. Makes turrets basically a non-issue if you have enough grenades. Nice upgrade on that beam cannon. That'll be very useful later. I don't want to move forward any further than where I currently am. I'd rather keep the VIP on the roof for the time being. Just in case we somehow get a patrol coming our way, which is highly unlikely. I can't imagine how much of a nightmare Long War would be with War of the Chosen. I mean, it seems fundamentally incompatible with the way that a lot of the stuff is set up. Oh, at least know where they are. I mean, we could trigger that, but I have a feeling it would also trigger every pod between us and them, which seems like a really stupid idea. So we might, you know, not do that. Okay, who have we got that we can risk moving forward? Alright, we'll start with him. He's got the best armor. Still nothing. Huh. I mean, I can see this entire... There's gotta be more than 5 enemies on this level, so... That is in itself quite concerning that I can't see anybody else. It's like no other pods between us and them? No fucking way is that true. I will trigger that pod, and once I have, I will shoot the shit out of it. You can trust me on that one. And having 2 high-level snipers here is going to be a very useful part of that plan.
On your order.
Alright, I'm going to send him all the way down. We have lots of Overwatch set up. If we trigger a pod, they're going to get blasted with holes. Well, we found one. Open fire. Not a great start, but hey, there we go. That's better, that's better. Sniper. Bomb. Yes, that's what I like to see. That was a nasty, nasty set of shots. I am a bit worried about that heavy mech and potential rockets, though, so we will see what it decides to do. I think our stuff is relatively well split up, but I can tell you this for a fact, I am pulling back that VIP right now. Incoming. This could sting if we get rocketed here. And we probably will. I think we had one more person in Overwatch, I guess not. Oh, he's actually going for him. And really? You got a rocket that... That's an interesting choice, but okay. The Purifier, though. Is it going to be able to hit us from here? Guess it can. Oh, it missed. Well, we're going to have to get out of cover, but I'm not too worried about that. This is fine. Alright. Let's get into a better position. He says his grapple doesn't let me do anything of the sort. Lovely. Alright. Who can we shoot from here? 100% chance to hit the mech. 68% chance on the officer. The choice here is fairly obvious. Killing the mech without a crit is not likely, though. It's got too much armor. Let's shred it first. Deadeye shot on the Purifier. Probably not do the trick. Lightning hands on the Purifier followed by a dead shot. No, that's a different matter entirely. Oh ho ho! Spicy. Minimal? I don't know about that, mate. I think you did a pretty good job there. Alright, that's a solid kill. Alternatively, we take out the officer. She's got a pretty good shot at him, too. That Purifier's dead one way or the other. I think we'll take a shot at the officer. He's in a bit of a more awkward position. Well, shit. Oh, we have plenty more where that came from. Okay. I heard somebody say they wanted some grenades. Also, this ranger really could do with a little bit of revenge here. I'm thinking first we throw the axe at the Purifier. And then we go down and chop that officer into tiny little pieces. Oh, ho, ho, and it crit! Yeah, that's you out of the way, you son of a bitch. Alright. It is time for stabby stabby. I'm thinking we just... murder the officer. The problem is, there's no, that must have triggered a pod, right? If he went down there, that would have already triggered the pod, so we'll be fine. I really hope I'm right on that.
Target down.
I was right. Okay, good. You stay right where you are. As for you, after all of that shit... Well, I'd rather not stand here, because if we get another pod, then... I'd rather be in cover for when that happens. Open fire. Down you go. I've never had the flamer hit me, actually. That's a fairly good point. Well, one setup kills, though, because I really don't know what direction the pod's going to come from, so... I think for the moment, we stay where we are. Get the guys who threw out of cover into cover. Get our guys reloaded and ready for the next pod. Because so far, so damn good. The guys have done very well. Took a little bit of a sting, but that was about it. Alright, there's another pod. Okay! Well, this is a chance to maybe kill one of the leaders, so... We already got an Overwatch shot on it. And it hit it. And another one hit it. We get this thing shredded up, we could get ourselves a queen here. We do need to take that armor out. It's only one Muton plus the Berserker. We can focus on this thing quite well. And it's completely exposed, but we need to take that armor down first. So, let's see what we can do. Rapid fire. Also available on it. If we can get into a good position. I need to shred the armor. Who is the best at doing that? Grenading it. Acid bomb, probably? Who's the guy with the acid bombs? I brought several of them. I thought Rocket had them. Ah, Redline has them. Can't hit from there. It's gonna have to move. Redline also has the rapid fire. Well, plasma grenade shred as well, so... we can do something with that. She's got change. That's the thing. I'm like, I want the person who's least useful here to throw that grenade. Because everybody else, anyone that has the ability to do, like, serious damage to that thing... Bear in mind, this thing moves after most attacks. So, if I could hit both, that would be great. But if I even move, we could get a reaction move. So I'm gonna just fire the plasma grenade, shred that armor, and then open up with everything we've got. Alright, armor shredded. Rule of reaction is probably to run right up to us. Yep, thought so. That's actually fine. Because that puts you in a nice position for, say, a chain shot, which would do a shit ton of damage. So let's do that. Critical. Follow up. He get. Oh my god, he's getting murdered. We're gonna take him out. Oh, you are not going fucking anywhere, mate. You're at it. You're fucking at it. I don't know, though. If he does a reaction and runs straight in, maybe he hasn't had it. Okay, who's got dead shot? We got rapid fire. That's a possible kill. Alright, let's open up with rapid fire. Good hit. Hit it again. Hit it again. Rule of reaction. It's down! Yes! That's a first queen that I killed.
To hear her reasoning, although I would question whether reason was ever involved in this decision.
We completely fucked him up. He had no chance. Alright, let's pick him off. 81%. Good enough.
Armor still holding.
Won't be for long. Who else we got that can shoot? I mean, I like her being here. She's got long shot, so just shooting from here is fine. I mean, I have top-tier weapons with plasma upgrades and multiple rapid-fire ability. She was not going to survive that. That was a lot of damage. Let's reload the thing.
Ready to engage.
1
Okay. That went well. Let's make sure our VIP stays out of the way. So he can go down there. That's fine. He's not in cover, but he's out of the way. My hope is we get the benefit. I kind of want to... I don't think... Can anyone go and actually pick up that corpse? Because this is an extraction mission, which generally means you don't get any of the supplies on it. I'm going to assume we get the benefit. I don't even know what that is, because I've never done the alien ruler stuff. Okay, we're not going to move right now. Like, this was good. Let's get everybody reloaded. Most of our heavy weapons guys are out of ammo. And then we'll move from here. Sniper's in a good position. Reload our beam cannons. We need to be in launcher range as well, because there's a nasty little group of arseholes over there. I don't even know what the Queen's armor does, so all I could say is I like new shiny things, and I'm gonna get new shiny things. So, that's good enough for me. Get our snipers reloaded, get Overwatch set up, and then we could afford to move. Everybody full on ammo? Looking pretty good, except for you anyway. Bear in mind, we do kind of know that there is a group sitting right on the extraction point, but if we grenade the extraction point, it will take us several turns to move the extraction point. So, we do want to maybe be careful about that. I think at this point we just set up Overwatch for literally everybody and move our ranger forward. It's like, you are the sacrificial lamb. I do wish we could sacrifice you in a way that puts you in cover. So I'm a bit worried about that maybe. So maybe we give you an extra turn before we send you into horrible danger.
Moving out.
I'd rather you not run up there otherwise. As for our VIP here, put him behind the tree and conquer him down. I'm playing with the double time option because I really couldn't be arsed doing a playthrough with very tight timers. So, I turned on the option. I have no shame in that. Everybody else is sort of in sporting fire positions with verticality, so I don't see any reason at all to move here. We're going to do the same thing. Put our snipers on Overwatch. Gonna leave her up just so she can do some grenades if necessary. And move our ranger forward and see what we can see. Alright. Gonna leave him because he might need to shred storm. Alright, ranger. Go find him. Where are the bastards? Well, there's one of them. There's an Andromedan there too. And it triggered none of our Overwatches, which is bad news. So now is the time to back the fuck off, so that they do have to move, and then it does trigger them. I'm gonna start by, you can go down there out of the way. Thank you. Everybody else, I mean, we could put a grenade in there. I don't know how much it's actually gonna get done, but it would certainly clear out some of the cover, so it might not be the worst idea ever. That would give us a bit of a better line of sight on these things. There we go. Can't do an acid bomb from here. We could put a rocket in it. Nah, we don't know where the rest of them are. Overwatch it is. As for you, get the fuck out of the way. Just somewhere that does not involve getting shot at. It would be fine right now. Alright, move into our kill zone and see what happens. I'm gonna put some holes in you. That armor is tough shit, though. I mean, we hit it multiple times, but most, you know, that would have gone down otherwise. And we missed with the last shot. We might get grenaded here, and that would suck. Because those two are definitely in range. Oh, that's gonna be bad. That's a lot of armor and shredding and all sorts of horrible things. So, not too keen on that one. Well, the acid burn could be worse. That one is bad. She's gonna need to get med-kitted. Okay, alright, well, that could have certainly been better. Well, we have a couple of guys, let's see. We've got to take... I don't know, he's almost dead, so we don't really have to take the armor out. There's no armor on the shell, if I recall correctly, so... Any standard attack would be fine here. She thankfully has the med kit. There's Overwatch on that Alancer. I've got a solution to that. Involves sending somebody with Shadow Step in. Unfortunately, we don't have somebody with Shadow Step. The other one's a shield bearer, right? Yeah, her going in there is not actually going to help us much. So let's figure out the quickest and easiest way to take down the Andromedan. Probably just grenade it. A rocket would hit both. The concern is I think it also hits her. Or at least collapses the Andromedan right on top of her, which is really not what we actually want. Oh dear. We're gonna have to use one of the snipers, I think. She's got death from above, so she can... Yeah, it's a decent enough chance. The other alternative is we just go double kill zone on that area and then hammer it with other stuff. That would probably work too.
Locking it down.
I'm not against that as an idea.
They're not getting through.
We could probably move within grenade range. I'm just thinking of, like, what can we do with the Ranger that doesn't involve triggering that Overwatch? The best way to remove an Overwatch is, of course, to blow up the thing doing it. And to get out of that acid as well. I really don't want to be on the low ground here. Just thinking, like, what's... Suppression removes Overwatch, correct? Yes, unfortunately I can't suppress the right target. Yeah, I don't think we have a particularly good solution to this. That doesn't involve my Ranger getting killed. Or sitting in the acid, which we don't want either. We may have to just risk an Overwatch hit. Tricky! To rock a rhyme, to rock a rhyme. It's right on time. I've tried adjusting the height of the shot. I think it's going to hit one way or the other. You see? Like, it ends up collapsing. The problem is it collapses the ceiling on top of her. So, it's not going to work. This might. That will hit her, but this won't. Fuck's sake, this is more annoying than it should be. It's like, yeah, is there a way I can hit both and not hit my own person? It's the problem when I look at the camera angles, I'm like, hey, this should work. Alright, I think we've got finally an angle that will actually work. There we go. God, some of those are annoying. Alright. Wait, the Andromedan... Oh, the Andromedan had a fucking shield. Well, at least that solved the problem of the Overwatch. So, we can go in and do some damage here. I mean, honestly, we do... Even with Blade Master, we do more fucking damage with the gun than we do with anything else. The stairs are now collapsed. Okay, let's get these guys out of the acid. And then go from there. He's only taking 1 per turn, so I'm not too worried about that. We've got solid shot on both. Ideally, though, hitting them with a grenade would also be good. Okay, apparently this is set up so she won't actually get hit, so launch grenade. That's still probably not going to kill the Andromedan because the amount of armor it's got, but I think with shields up, the shredding doesn't work. There we go, it is shredded now. But the bastard is very much still up, which I do not like. That is something we will have to do something about. And she's not going to be able to do much about it, because she has got to get out of this acid as quickly as possible. All of this is light cover.
On the move.
Oh, hear you, even. But never mind. Yep, got the nanomed kit done. Or she's going to burn hard. That leaves us with our ranger left. So, options. Bringing the Andromedan down. I like that option. No, we can't kill them both. Problem is, if we attack at close range, we expose ourselves to the Lancer, which is not a good thing. We do, however, have kill zone set up, so bear that in mind. So, shooting the Andromedan is probably not the worst idea in the world. The problem is, I'd need the Lancer to actually move, which it might. The best thing we can do is just put ourselves in a position where we can hit both. Which we... this is fine. Okay.
Position confirmed.
78% on that Andromedan is not... if we miss, that's a shitting horrible problem. So I'm not going to risk missing. I'm just going to grenade the fucking thing. I'm burning through grenades, but we do have quite a lot of them. Alright, bear in mind we have at least 1 kill zone set up, so... Someone's getting shot. A lot. Well, that wasn't a great start. We actually have 2 kill zones set up, I believe, so... Everything that moves here should get tagged. I'm hoping we just kill the Lancer with it. Graze. You got all the way over there? Oh, for fuck's sake! That was a huge amount of damage. Good shot. Another good shot. Not enough to kill it, though. So we're gonna have acid everywhere. Hopefully... Ooh, that stings. Scorch circuits. Oh, fuck! Wait, what? Who died? What the fuck just happened? Oh, God. Fuck. He died, exploded, and did a scorch which blew up my major. Oh my god. That's horrible. Fuck me. And it did. In many, many ways. Oh god. Fuck. There was a target. Oh god, I didn't even know it was on a watch. Oh god, it's all going to hell. We lost the fucking major. Unbelievable. We've got another Andromedan to fight before we can get out of here as well. Jesus Christ.
I'm on the move.
It wasn't acid, it was scorch circuits. Or was it acid? Actually, you're right. It may have been that 1 damage on the acid. Ah. Can't believe it. God damn. Yeah, it's because the rest of his armor went down, so I guess I was only taking 1 damage per turn, so I thought he was fine. I was horribly mistaken. I thought, hey, we've got a bunch of snipers covering it. That'll be fine. Nope, Stun Lancer just runs through all of them and fucks us completely. That was about as horrible as it could have got. That shield bearer, by the way, is still alive. Because it still has a metric fuck ton of armor on it. I forgot that thing was still alive. God damn. That's not gonna hit. It's highly unlikely. But what else can she do? I mean, hunkering down is probably the safest thing. At least the shield bearer is forced to move. Alright, Overwatch. We have no free reloads on our snipers. Great. That's just peachy. Yeah, Scorch Circuits did trigger. That makes sense. I don't know what Scorch Circuits are. They didn't trigger the last time. I can't remember what they do. Well, apparently what they do is kill my best dudes, so I don't like them. To put it bluntly, I do not like them. I would hope that is the last pod before the one up there. Ideally hope so, because if it's not, then holy shit. We're in big trouble. I lost a major. God damn. That is a big, big deal. Well, you can stay there. I'm thinking at this point we just wait it out. Get our guys, get kill zone again, and then set up and deal with that. I don't see any reason to rush it. We have 14 turns left. I need to install the Overwatch All mod. Forgot to do that. Set up for kill zones the next turn, and then trigger the pod and just murder it. Not that that really worked out for us last time, but hey. Well, we got no more medkits, so Doreen might be having a very short career with us here. I can't save scum on Iron Man. So, I mean, you can, but it involves restarting the game, which is hardly particularly entertaining to watch, is it? Alright, set up kill zones. And then try and trigger the pod and hope that we don't lose everybody in the process. Which is 100% a possibility. Acid would be a pretty phenomenal thing to do here. We do need somebody up there to trigger the pod. Who's going to be the sacrificial lamb? I think you all know who it is. It's going to be Doreen. Doreen, Doreen, Doreen. Yeah, you're going up there. You're going to find out where the fuck that pod is. I know they were up there. If I find out, like... Oh, God. I can't see him. If I've wasted kill zone, then... That's very bad. Still no pod trigger. Fuck me. That's bad. That's very bad. If I want to keep his upgrades on his weapon, yeah, we need to carry his corpse. That's a fair point, because that was quite a nicely upgraded weapon he had there, I think. That's just going to make this even bigger pain in the dick.
Roger that.
I wish you could just, you know, pick up his guns rather than have to carry his entire corpse. That might be a little overkill. Well, we just wasted double kill zone, because apparently we could not actually trigger the pod. Unless they decide to just pop out right now. So, well, that's lovely. We could wait another 3 turns, which would be boring as shit for everybody concerned. But to be honest, screw it, because I'm not losing anyone else today. Also, he had a war suit, so I'm not going to leave that lying around. We kind of need that. So, I'm sorry, you're going to have to watch 3 turns of fucking nothing.
Affirmative, covering now. It's killing time.
The plan is to just acid the whole pod, which would trigger it, one would think. Acid also doesn't blow up the extraction point, so I will slowly move into range of that. And hopefully after aciding the pod, that will trigger it, and then trigger the kill zone on everything.
Covering now.
I do have to watch out for forced retreat as well, obviously. I hit the Overwatch all button.
Tired of waiting around.
Here's hoping we don't accidentally end up triggering the pod anyway. That would suck. So I've got 2 turns to wait. He really needs to reload his gun. I'm sorry, we're gonna have to drop you for a second. Take it easy. He's dead, mate. We're only bringing him out for his gear. Because he has a war suit and an upgraded beam rifle. We kind of need that. Thank fuck we have the extra timer. Otherwise, this would be absolutely hopeless. Okay, 1 more turn. Double kill zone. Acid grenade the whole fucking area and watch the bastards burn. That is the plan. And a solid one at that. Then we all run through the acid and extract that way. Nah, there'll be no reinforcements. There won't be, right? Please? Please no reinforcements. Okay, here we go. The plan is set. Kill zone. Kill zone.
Securing zone.
Grenade the absolute living shit out of it. Everybody else on Overwatch, catch them as they move. You can stay there because you might want to do slicey. Right, I know we saw them at the start of this level. They are there unless they have moved. We just acid grenade everything we can and hope that triggers it. If not, well, we've wasted this whole damn thing again. I mean, if this doesn't trigger, I'm just sending the fucking ranger up there. Right into the acid. Alright, this should do it. They were standing right on the extraction point. And if they were there, we'd have seen them anyway. They've got to be there. Alright, acid grenade, go. It surely has to reveal them. Are you shitting me? Are you actually shitting me? Where are they? They were right there! Where the fuck are they hiding? Please don't tell me we've actually killed them all and we've been wasting this whole time for nothing. Oh god, in order to actually scout this area, I have to run up into the acid! Alright, get up there, find out where the fuck they are! I'm sick of this shit. There's nobody there! I just acided the fucking extraction point! Ah! It's gonna take several turns to get rid of that. Oh, please don't tell me that just triggered a pod. Well, it's time to leave, because it looks to me like there's nobody left. That was actually the pod from earlier. So, let's just move, then. And as for acid, I mean, that doesn't really matter, because we can just extract immediately without hopefully dying from said acid. One would think. Here, dive into some acid. What could possibly go wrong? Get out. Here, please don't die to the acid while you run through it. He's not gonna die to the acid, right? No, that only does a maximum 3 damage, right? There's no way he actually dies to the acid when we run through it, yes? Please tell me that will not happen. You can't get double acid stacks, surely. Nah. The acid does like 3 damage, we'll be fine. Turn evac. There you go. Lovely.
You are in position for evac.
Well, that's peachy. Can we get everybody out now, please? This whole thing has been one giant clusterfuck from start to finish.
Location confirmed.
Who knows? They might even bring in reinforcements. I don't think you have to grab the queen. I think you get it regardless. Also, I don't think you can pick that up anyway.
The rendezvous point has been compromised.
What? Oh, we burned through the fucking ceiling. I mean, I guess that's fine. Well, actually makes it easier anyway. No, you can't pick the queen corpse up. Doesn't matter. We just get the benefit anyway. Burned through the ceiling. Unbelievable. Alright. Get everybody out. At least we kept his war suit. Can't believe we spent so much time risking it for absolutely no fucking reason. Yeah, I was just worried because it was a VIP, he might take extra damage from it or something. I guess not.
Getting it done.
Are we quite finished with this stupid mission? Hopefully. Can't believe that's a fucking major. That really stings.
Getting out of here.
What do you mean take the queen? Like I said, you can't pick her up.
Mission accomplished.
I was standing right on top of her.
And despite the destruction left in their wake, XCOM refuses to let go of the ways of the old world. They will continue their wanton and reckless...
Well, bye-bye Major, whoever the hell you were. Major Rocket. That sucks.
Commander, having successfully...
Berserker Queen Corpse, yeah, there you go.
Genetically modified test subjects, I am...
And we got well, at least we got a soldier to replace him. I don't know what fucking level he is, but...
It is my hope that by following her own research notes, I will gain an even...
Please tell me that. A squaddy? Is she actually is he a squaddy, really? Do we really get... Is that what we went in there for? A squaddy? Because that was a fucking waste of time if that was the case. Yep, that was Sergeant. Still not great.
I'll be the first to admit.
Lovely. Hey, we want to do this for 10 days? Not really, no. Not particularly. Oh, it's a new month. There should be more stuff at the black market. Let's go have a look, see what there's. Money isn't really a problem right now. It's more a case of getting people a decent rate. Oh, it's intel we have to spend. Well, I have that too. I don't know, a major sharpshooter would be a great way of solving this problem. I like that. I like that a lot. I'm willing to spend 64 intel for a major sharpshooter to replace the major guy that we just lost. Let's go back to... Well, we have a squad on board. So the next mission we should be okay. At least he's a specialist, which, you know, was somebody we didn't have prior to that.
Avenger plotting new course.
What's his skill set like, though? We should get to set it, in theory. Nope. Medical protocol and revival protocol. That's fine. I prefer the hacking protocol, but whatever. Sure, might as well slap it on there. Okay. Well, let's see what we can set up for her. I personally like a gunslinger. We've got plenty of, like, sharpshooters. I think a gunslinger would be good. Steady hands is nice for gunslinger. Since we gotta have her then just fire and fire, she's probably not moving. We do need more intel, but we're not gonna get it very fast. We should have got a decent amount of points. We could do a retrain. Nah, it only lets you... Yeah, that's not gonna help. We're gonna have 12 AP. I hoped we had more than that. Volatile mix. You know, I don't really... not usually keen on that. That's nice. Not, it's not great for her, because usually you don't want that, but... I don't know, being able to get an Overwatch shot, it's probably with the pistol or not the rifle. Yeah, not particularly useful there. Phantom? Yeah. There's some weird choices here. Salvo! It's like, no, not for her, no. Shredder, I do like that. Especially against what we currently have, and she has 15 AP anyway. So I think putting Shredder on here... The problem is she's a gunslinger, so... she's probably not going to be using that often anyway. Anything particularly good here? It's pretty nice. We already have that. Conceal is okay. We have a lot of snipers, which endgame is probably pretty good. What we need, though, is things like blue screen rounds and armor-piercing stuff. Which we currently really don't have. My Templar has Stain, which is pretty fucking amazing. Not had to use it yet, but... That's crap. That, not so much. Does Shredder work with a pistol? It specifically says sniper rifle, so I'm gonna go with no. It's my assumption. Unless they've worded it in a weird way. Ha, rupture. Haven't seen that before. That's nice. People seem to think Shredder applies. Let's have another look at the wording of that. I have to Google it, because as far as I know, Shredder does... It says sniper rifle, very specifically. That's my concern with that. It says specifically sniper rifle. Let's Google it, because... if that is the case, it's contradicting what the game actually says. Shredder! Sniper, right. Does Shredder... XCOM. Shredder... pistol. Because if it does, that's a worthwhile take. Question about the Shredder perk. I don't see anywhere that says it works on pistols. I'm upset the Shredder on my sharpshooter doesn't work on her pistol. Yep, that was a year ago, so... I mean, it literally does say that it doesn't, so... I'm about to get a Reaper. In about one day's time. Yep, the thing with spending the additional ones is really... I'm on the lookout for the third skill, because sometimes there's some really, really good shit in there. If you get lucky, because a lot of it's from a kind of random pool. But at the moment, it doesn't look like there's anything massively useful for these guys. And I am very low on AP, so it's probably not really worth messing around with. Giving him Implacable wouldn't be bad. This, giving him Shredder, yeah. Considering, like, we're really dealing with a lot of armored stuff now, and we don't have a lot of ways to deal with it, I think the more shredding we have, the better. Giving her Shredder would be great, but as you can see, she doesn't have it. Shredder is not a default part of the skill set. Unfortunately. I think giving her a quick draw is going to help them. Okay, well, that puts us in a better position.
I'm glad to see our joint effort paid off.
We got a captain out of it, not bad.
One of my best people was so impressed by your soldiers after that last action together. They're coming to join up with you.
Getting more Reapers would be good too. We are a bit worried about this Warlock right here.
We haven't tried before. You up for it, Commander?
Getting intel would be good. Not really worth the time. We don't have any skirmishers. My concern is that we don't really have... I don't know what level they're going to be at. We don't get a risk of ambush on this. I'm thinking, you know, getting a few more of these Reapers is not going to be a bad idea. To be fair, we have a ton of snipers already. Do we really want more Reapers? We probably want more Templar. But we can't get them right now. We don't have a skirmisher either. Because they keep getting captured. Send a Rocky along with them. Off you go. Alright, let's have a look at that Reaper we just got. Shredder. Lovely. Well, I think we know what we're picking there. Captain ranks. Soul Harvest, that's nice. Silent Kill is fucking excellent.
Your heroics will allow my people to advance the fight against the Elders.
Remote Detonate is very good. And Shrapnel, also very good. We can take maybe one more. And Needle, go right through armor. Yeah. I like that too. Cool. She's a beast. She is stuck on tier 2 weapon, which is not that helpful. We do need to do something about that. We do have quite a lot.
New orders, Commander?
We should be able to just buy her... we're short on allies. Alloys, that's the problem. Do they have any alloys for sale? We don't have the intel for it, even if they did. We don't have the upgrades. There's a We're still stuck with a bunch of snipers without the actual weapon that we need to make them super effective.
Look at that rifle the chosen hunter uses. There's just no way he can be that accurate without some kind of help.
You're not kidding about that.
We have made a number of...
Alright, what do we got? The Arashi and the Katana. And now we can get the Berserker Queen autopsy done as well. The Plasma Lance we need, but we are super fucking low on that. Guess if we get the Archon autopsy done, it's gonna help with that? Yeah, we can't even do it without the Archon autopsy for some reason. Let's get the Berserker Queen done.
Of my 3 test subjects, the Berserker Queen also represents the greatest leap towards the boundaries of what could be considered reasonable and ethical research. Even in wartime, I must consider the fact that by providing an already unstable alien being with equipment that may further its own capabilities...
I apologize, I want some biscuits right now. I'm gonna be unprofessional.
Although I had realistic expectations as to the limited resources and facilities available to me on board the Avenger, I have to say, it's taken some getting used to. Even with the ship's dampening field, frequent turbulence and the occasional evasive maneuver make it difficult to conduct experiments of any notable sensitivity. I may have to adapt my research techniques to maintain efficiency under these conditions.
Alright. We'll allow this. We should just be able to build blue screen rounds now. 75 supplies. Well, supplies are not a problem. We can totally do that. What we need is some armor-piercing rounds. Experimental rounds will help with that. As much as that is annoyingly RNG.
Sounds good, Commander. I'll let you know as soon as the project is ready for deployment.
Berserk Queen should be done shortly. What's the status of our soldiers right now? Probably pretty good, I would imagine. Ice Pick's still down for the count. Otherwise, it's like, hey, you got some sharpshooters? Like, yeah, I fucking do. The problem is, like, there's no point in doing any scanning stuff right now because it takes so fucking long because of this goddamn signal jamming thing that we're not really going to gain anything from it. So we are literally better off just getting everybody up on their feet. Alright, the Rage suit is available. I like that idea. That sounds like a lot of fun. How long is it going to take to build?
As Dr. Valen noted,
We also need, of course, the Delirium Core and Alien Alloys, which we now no longer have either of.
For her to have pursued this research, knowing the incredible risks involved, not just to herself, but to what little of humanity as a whole remains.
It's like, we want alloys that can take 2 weeks. Either that or just gain intel. That's maybe the best thing we can do at the moment. Well, let's have a look. Let's see who's going to have the sword and everything. Well,
by not conducting any research, please consider providing us with a directive as soon as possible.
obviously we've got the katana, which is pretty nice. It doesn't miss, and it goes right through armor. Bit of a beast. And we have a rifle of some sort as well, the Arashi, which is upgraded with fucking everything. It's like, do we give it to the same person? I think we split it between two people, honestly. It's actually a shotgun. Huh. We can give them both. I'd rather give it to someone else, though. It's like, his weapon is fine as it is. I'd rather split them between two things. Is it only those guys that can use those? I'm going to assume so. The Arashi is ranger only. Yeah, I thought so. Okay. Well, we have that other ranger. She's only a sergeant. Oh, we'll give her that for the moment. Spread it out between two. Okay. Let's get some research done.
I await your orders, Commander.
Archon autopsy is needed.
The product of an
Commander, there were a few wounded during the...
Nice. We got a major out of it, though. So, you know what? I'll happily take an injury for that.
My kind have many brave warriors, one of whom would seek to join you and honor our shared quest to destroy the Elders.
Bit more intel certainly wouldn't go amiss. Send our scrubs in after this one. Sure, we could send one scientist. It's only going to, like, slow things down a little bit.
We'll get the job done. Don't worry, Commander.
All right, we have a major level skirmisher. This will be interesting. I don't know what that is, but it sounds like fun. Saturation fire is an absolute beast. Expensive, though. Retribution is basically Blade Storm. That's nice. Yeah, if we combine Wrath with that Blade Storm, then that's pretty beastly. I got enough for one more. Probably return fire. Yeah, he's gonna be a beast of just anyone that shoots at me is going to get screwed. What would be really nice if I can find a damn weapon upgrade, a magazine for that weapon, because they have a tendency of burning through things quite quickly. That's also only a Cal 7, which is not particularly good. Doesn't do a lot of damage. I'm going to have to build the better one. I don't even know if I have the money for it. Let's find out. It probably needs alien alloys, knowing my luck. Of course it does. Yeah, it's the Cal 90. We need alien alloys. Where are we going to get them? Probably from the black market. Once that intel comes in. Head to Reaper HQ and gain some there.
Setting course for the eastern U.S.
I think we also need a Ripjack upgrade. Because right now his gun sucks. Oh, that's nice. She got wounded in the sabotage earlier. Dragon rounds. Okay. I mean, they sound like fun. Whether or not they'll be any use is a different matter entirely, but... We really did not need another sniper, of all things. We need anything but that. Yeah, it's like Ionic Ripjack. Needs alloys, alloys, alloys. You get the idea. I need signal jamming to go the fuck away at this point. This is assuming, incidentally, that the black market even has any goddamn alloys, because if they don't, I'm wasting my time here. It doesn't. It does, yes. 23 intel. That's not a lot. We could gain that.
Setting course for Sector 10, Eastern United States.
As soon as we hit... Well, should have seen that coming. Okay. Return fire. That's not a big deal. Left behind. Also not really a big deal. Whatever the fuck this is, I don't know. I prefer this. I don't know what it is, but I'm not going to risk getting nailed by it. So...
Setting course for the Chilean Control District.
We're at full strength. We've got a bunch of nice weapons. It'll be fine. Alright, well, let's unleash the best shit we've got. Here's 5 snipers! No. No. Well, as you're not using anything else, you could take Arashi with you and go and murder some people with it. Arashi with dragon rounds in it would probably be quite unpleasant. It's like, do I put him in an exosuit, though? I want to keep him alive. I mean, putting him in an exosuit would probably help with that. But honestly, Warden does give me that extra inventory. Exo is not that hard. Do I have a... I should have war armor available. I built... Yeah, I was going to say, I did build 2 war suits, so... I guess I only have 1 warsuit. I thought I got out. Did I actually lose that warsuit? I think I lost that warsuit. A colonel is shit. That's not good. Yeah, so I think I only have 1 warsuit now. Well, that's terrible. Okay. Well, put him in Warden then. And put stripping in a warsuit. I thought I had 2 warsuits. I did. Did I? Maybe I didn't. Maybe this was my only warsuit. Nah. Surely not. Well, one way or the other, we're going to cause some havoc. Ah, yes, I'm known for really caring about achievements. Thank you for that. We are not taking 3 fucking snipers. We'll take our Templar. It'll be much more useful. As usual, we are lacking on the medkit specialist front. Who is that? Who's our highest level specialist? Just a sergeant? You know, we should take him along so he can get some training. I'm not convinced. I don't know. He has base weapons. It's like, yeah, he's a major, but he has shitty weapons. I don't know what kind of damage he's going to do with that. I think we're better off taking the Reaper on this mission. Where's our medkit? There's our medkit. Give him Hellweave or something. Where is our Hellweave? There it is. I mean, he has Blade Storm. It's quite unlikely that anything's going to survive at close range anyway, but hey. Okay, let's get some of these rounds in. She's going to get blue screen rounds. Might as well. She can have the other spider suit. And she can get dragon rounds. As much as I'd like to give her blue screen, unfortunately, it doesn't quite work that way. You don't get any space. I think there is one of them that does, but... maybe not. Okay, I think this is a much better, more balanced lineup than the last one. We have a good amount of sniping capability, some decent heavy weapons, and a fucking monster in close-range combat, so... let's make it happen. Don't think I'm forgetting anything. Alright, let's go.
Sky Ranger deployed.
Menace, ready to deploy.
Alright. That's probably the last mission I do today, since I'm starting to feel a little bit tired. Like I said, I'm still very much recovering from some nasty pain and such, so apologies for that.
Just powered up some kind of psionic transmitter in this area, and if they're assuming no one knows about it yet, it shouldn't be that well guarded. If we can take it down quickly, Advent's operations across this entire region will be...
Well, I can't wait to see what happens when this guy just goes on a murder spree with those new weapons. Oh my god, that is a lot of Archons! Right, this is also known as Claymore the Living Fuck Out of Them, the video game.
I go where I am needed.
Ah, yes, it's a training ability. Yes, you're totally right. Unfortunately, we can't quite close enough for that yet.
My life is in your hands. The objective is here.
I mean, we can open fire on them pretty much immediately from here, but I think there are some better options. Like, for instance, grapple up there. Set up an Overwatch position. It's like, is it worth triggering them this turn? I mean, well, if we trigger Overwatch and go after them with that, that's also fine, I think. We set up a kill zone. Maybe grapple and then kill zone. I don't know. I have a feeling this is actually blocking line of sight. This shouldn't, though. Fortunately, she has the blue screen rounds, which are not really going to help much against the Archons, but... I'm okay with that. We could still make a real big mess of them. I will absolutely be watching Hell in a Cell tomorrow. I'm looking forward to New Day versus Usos. That's going to be very entertaining. I actually need to get back and watch the last two of them because I missed the, because this is the, like, the third and final one. I missed the others. I'm thinking we drop some acid on these assholes and then go to town. Take that out of context if you'd like. Get everybody else in the best position possible and then just murder fest, murder fest, murder fest. That's my plan in this situation. Oh, we got an extra dude. That's, yeah, so... I think I have, it's because I have an ability. I was like, who the fuck is that? I don't remember bringing her. It's like a Resistance member. Now, so I'm gonna leave him here because he might be able to run in and do some crazy damage after I hit these guys with the acid bomb.
Fire in the hole!
We have serious Overwatch setup, so these Archons are about to get a nasty surprise. I've all burned. That's triggered that. They're going to come right into a massive kill zone area and some Overwatch. We'll start with that. Boom. One bites the dust. I was expecting better than that, frankly, but this is a great opportunity for me to try out Arashi. Which is a horrendously unpleasant gun that I just got from killing a Chosen. So, what an ideal time to fight with it. It is a shotgun, so there are some issues with range, but it is upgraded with everything in the world ever. So, I don't really want to put him... I know, they fly one way or the other, so actually, honestly, him being there isn't really a big deal. If he takes damage, he takes damage, and we do still have a kill zone in effect. So let's just Arashi the living shit out of one of these guys. %99 chance. Sounds decent enough to me. Are you actually shitting me? He fucking dodged it? Well then. That's lovely. Get blade stormed, you bastard. Try that again. See what happens. Oh, by all means, just get wrecked, okay? That's why he missed, because he wanted to do that. That's totally fair. I accept the showing off, but Jesus Christ, don't scare me like that again, okay? Oh yeah, the Chosen get you kit. All of them have 2 weapons, I believe. Oh, it's a sectopod. Good job I bought blue screen rounds with me, because that's gonna be unpleasant. These guys aren't fucking around. Alright, we have 7 turns. Bear in mind we can get more turns by blowing up these.
On my way.
XCOM would be a nice description of what just happened, yes.
Well done. As we had hoped, the network separation has been temporarily delayed.
Bear in mind, this fellow is still nicely cloaked. There is a slight problem in that we cover the area with acid, which makes it a little harder to get done what we need to get done, but we can send the Reaper ahead and squad anyway. And I'm not massively surprised the AI did that. It's actually what they kind of do. You know, they are melee primarily, but Jesus, them running right into the sword was pretty funny. Alright. It's like, where's the next good sniper position? Here, basically. Although, this fella, this girl anyway, she is primarily a gunslinger with dragon rounds, so her goal is to set on fire everybody in the vague vicinity. Sounds like a pretty good plan to me. Alright, now you've managed to miss with Arashi and then bladestorm the hell out of them. Would you mind stop fucking around and actually get going, eh? Quit showing off. I'm just noticing the YouTube chat, the little chat group we've got, going absolutely nuts at the moment. Like, what the fuck has happened? There's 43 new messages, and Krendor is the first one. It's like, oh god, what has he done? The hell's happened this time? I don't think anyone's going to appear, but just in case they do... Yeah, you need a major rank soldier to do a chosen mission. If you want to hit level 3 and find the facility, yeah, that's what you've got to do. This sectopod is scaring the shit out of me. So I'm going to try and avoid being anywhere near it for the time being. The next group we have to engage is that one. Could you hit it with that? I'm sure you could. There you go. Next thing I want to do, like I said, is be up on that platform. So I can set up a decent sniper position. We shouldn't trigger the pod this turn unless we do something really stupid. Which, knowing me, I am very good at doing stupid things, so... It'd be nice if we set up a claymore on that sector pod group. Could see that doing some decent damage. Otherwise, we need to shred its armor, blue screen the hell out of it, and then just beat it to death. Beat it within an inch of its damn life. No, I'm not streaming on YouTube, it's a Discord group. Let's have a quick look at what the fuck's happening here. Oh, it's just a giant discussion about my ad revenue's down and mine's the same and blah blah blah. Well, this is as good a time as any to try and set up a claymore and blow up that group.
I go where you tell me. Their patrol is coming.
Yep, I know.
A deadly trap.
As to whether or not we're going to be able to get it there and then take a shot without having the other guys immediately go after us, different matter entirely, but possible. Alright, so we can take a shot from here with Arashi, so... I mean, I don't mind running into the middle of them and hopefully shredding them all up, but... Oh, fuck that! God damn it! I should have moved from the other side. I mean, it's still gonna hit two of them, but... won't quite be as effective as I wanted it to be. Someone else should take a shot at it then, someone that's less important. I don't think there's anyone else who can actually get in range of it, though. No, no target there. Which is odd. We should actually get a target there, really, but apparently not. Okay, shot it is then. I was hoping for better damage than that, but hey, we got a hair trigger! I mean, I'm very tempted to run in, but no, that's not going to help. Taking the shield bearer out before I can use shield, that would be pretty good. And we got it too. Lovely. That is one beast of a weapon, fuck me. And he's implacable, so I could run at them, but obviously that's a stupid idea. A stupid idea. You should not do that at all idea. Well, yeah, there's no reason to do it because of that heavy mech will just come and murder us if we try. So, yeah, maybe not. I would prefer kind of keeping him in heavy cover at this point. I don't think there's any reason to use him otherwise. Alright. Let's talk about Sniper for a second. We don't have an opportunity to grapple up there. Could grapple up there, but we're still forced to use pistols, so maybe not the best idea. It's so weird that we don't get a target from there. It's almost like that area's bugged a bit. That guy's on Overwatch. We need to bear that in mind. The game could do with more faction-specific story missions. I mean, I think that would be a pretty good idea, but I don't think it really needs them. It's not, like, essential or anything. Like, the story of XCOM isn't really that important. The story that you make is what's important. Well, the way has an extra move. You know, I actually should move him because that'll trigger Heavy Mech's Overwatch, which is good for my other guys. Oh, no, it doesn't. I'm actually immune to it. Nah, never mind. Well, that was kind of stupid. I took him out of heavy cover for no reason. Dumb thing to do. Very dumb thing to do. Remember, she has blue screen rounds, and those also work in a pistol! Fuck you! That's a big fucking hole we just put in you there. How unpleasant for you. Maybe a little bit of a face-off would be nice here. Yes. Shoot all of them! Just look at that. Fucking devastating. That's why blue screen rounds are very good. That's them, I'd rather put him under suppression. 52% chance to hit him. Probably best to just destroy his cover at this point. Grapple lets you use the rifle, yes, but it wasn't letting me grapple up to the point that I wanted to go. So it wouldn't have been any use anyway. Okay, if we move her there, that actually gives us a solid target preview to the point where we could probably just lightning hands the bastard. And send him on fire with the dragon rounds. That is on fire, and a crit of 10. That was really good. And we just finish him off. You are very dead, and it's wonderful, isn't it? Yes, yes, it is. Okay. Right, that whole group's down. It's just a case of do we exit with the right of reinforcements incoming. So, not that we have any fucking idea where. So, I'm thinking set up a little bit of Overwatch just in case. Because we don't exactly know where they're coming from. Incoming. Well, I was hoping for better than that, certainly. Alright. Please, well, they shouldn't come nearby. Yeah, we shouldn't have to deal with them just yet. The screen is so good, it's not even funny. Okay, right, let's deal with these bastards before we go any further. It's like, hey, you know that face-off ability you've got that would be really, really good right about now? How about you just murder everybody with it? Set everybody on fire. Oh no, that could have been a lot better. I was hoping for better, but hey, never mind. Tis what it tis. Let's put a nice big hole in that wall right there. Oh, we can probably hit all three. We absolutely can. Oh yeah, I mean, if you get a really, really good setup with a pistol with the right skills and a good set of ammo for it, yeah, you can do a lot of damage. Pistols are very good. Mostly because of lightning hands and return fire and all that really nice stuff. Let's take the purifier's quite close to the officer. How close? Not close enough to matter. We'll take the officer out first. Bear in mind, we have the ability while in shadow that we do not get revealed. So, 0 chance to reveal. Yep. Pretty nice, isn't it? As for this purifier, this is a good opportunity for our recruit to be useful. Flank it and kill it. Good stuff going on right here. Good opportunity to slice and dice. Where is that sectopod group? Far enough away to probably not be an issue this turn, is the answer to that. Let's get the katana out. It does not miss! And armor does not matter! He is a beast. You can just go over there for the time being. I'll be going after people later. Okay, let's get in position. Just in case the sectopod group decides to make a beeline right for us, which it might. That is very possible. Also, like the idea of maybe just blowing up another one of those nodes. Just give us a little bit more time. Yeah, I still have the Audible deal. Audible.com/cynical. I don't know about that. You can get your free trial. It's still up. I think we're doing an Audible engagement next week. Or this week. Probably this coming Tuesday. I've got a really cool history book to recommend, actually. It's called Ungentlemanly Acts or something like that. It's about early World War II commando ops. It's pretty cool stuff. It was recommended by Ian from Forgotten Weapons. It's pretty cool. Well, Sectopod is heading in this direction. That is a very horrible group to deal with. We're going to need a lot of nasty things to handle them. And it's really a case of when they even end up coming at us. So this is the point where the Chosen shows up as well. It's like I really just want to be in cover and lure them out. Set up the best possible position we can. Might as well go grab that loot. The more upgrades I can get at this point, the better. Plus, that means Delirium cores, which are actually missing. Ah, expanded magazine and agility. That's... superior agility is very good. Kind of more pissing them off we can do while remaining invisible, the better. So she's going to be the one that does the lovely pistoleering act. Snap a new magazine in that. There's another nice thing about this. I think it should have free reloads, right? Is that one of the only add-ons it doesn't have? Does it not have an autoloader? Yeah, it doesn't. It has every other add-on except for an autoloader. Could have been generous and just given us that as well, right? Do I have a list of recommended books? I do not. They are all in the Audible segments of the podcast. I don't really recall most of them, I'm afraid. I listen to quite a lot of books. Don't really... It's not so much... I mean, it is kind of not having the time to read. It's just it's more convenient with the other things I'm doing to actually listen to them rather than read them. So I can get more than one thing done at a time. Literally too busy to read. But not too busy to listen. We are waiting for that patrol to come in. We can't wait too long, but... Oh, it's heading back that way. We're going to have to push on it. Messy. This is going to get messy. It's like there are several walls between... Well, there's this wall between us and the Sectopod. And she has long shot. If we can blow a hole in that wall... I mean, we probably have to blow a hole in this one as well, just to make sure. We could probably do a nice set of shots. So I think we have some possibilities here to engage them at a relatively long range. But I think we're going to need to move up first. Like, where we are right now isn't really helping all that much. I was thinking, is there a better place to set up? Well, this, but... The Sectopod will come at us when we piss it off, but... That's sort of the issue, isn't it? When we piss it off. Certainly doesn't seem like it's too interested in us at the moment, because it doesn't know where we are. I heard they put some Warhammer books on Audible. I haven't checked yet. If they have... I could do some recommendations, but I'd need to know what they have available. I'll have to check. Alright, we still need to bust open this door and deal with these Archons and such. She would be a good option for that, but she'll probably be detected. Just maybe not what we want here, if we can avoid it. Depends if the Sectopod decides to turn around, really, at this point. It's my concern. Let's just blow up another one of these. No, lost the nod off. They're on, it's just I haven't had them... I haven't run into them in a while, thank fuck. They're the most boring part of the game. It's like, there is an order you can get that lets you, like, guarantee kills on headshots, but they're just dull. Like, there's only 3 types of them. They all look the same. They're not an interesting enemy to fight. It's like, after the first few times that you've done the whole, it's really fun to headshot things, you're like, is this it? And the answer is yes, that is as far as the Lost goes. I think the Lost are actually the weakest part of this whole game. By far. And I think the next playthrough I do, I will probably turn them off and maybe turn on something to compensate for the fact that they're not on anymore. I'm not massively impressed. That library has 75 bucks on the UK site. I'm wondering about the US. Bear in mind, we could just run in there and do that, but that sector pod is between us and them. I'm gonna have a quick look, just out of curiosity, what is currently available on Audible in the US anyway for Warhammer. Because like I said, they've been really stubborn about that, trying to get people to use their app, but their app is absolutely terrible. You know, interestingly, there are no... if I search for Warhammer on Audible, there is actually nothing there, which makes me think it's actually just the UK that has them. Oh, no, I was incorrect. If you look for Black Library, you get a better result. Oh, this is a very easy recommendation. Fucking Eisenhorn is on there. Just get that. Like, forget everything else. Get Eisenhorn. Eisenhorn is amazing. I'll probably just get it to re-listen to it. They have all of the Eisenhorn books, so... outside of that, like, I'm looking at the list of them. What's good here? Eisenhorn's incredible. I've heard Jane Czar is pretty good. What else have they got? That's kind of it. They actually don't have many others. They haven't put the Horus Heresy series on there. If that's the ones I read the most of. If they had the Horus Heresy books there, that would be an easy recommendation. But since they don't, the only ones I would honestly recommend right now that are on Audible... Huh, interestingly, they have no, they actually have a couple of novellas from the Horus Heresy, but I don't think they have anything more than that. Let me just search Horus Heresy once again. They have, like, Korax, but... Yeah, they have 3 Horus Heresy books. They've got Korax, which I wouldn't really recommend. Cybernetica's a novella. So, yeah, basically get Eisenhorn. Fuck the rest of them. They don't look that great. Yeah, Horus Heresy, there's only 3 books on the US site. If they're on the UK site, there's lots of Horus Heresy books I can recommend. But on the US site, Eisenhorn books 1, 2, and 3 are incredible. They are basically like Sherlock Holmes in the 41st millennium. They are really, really, really fucking good. So get them.
Who says I am to obey?
This engagement is going to be the tricky part. And it really depends on where this sector pod goes. Is it going through the wall? Not yet, but I could put a hole in that wall now and then rain fire and death on them. Question is, like, can I get a solid shot? Like, I need to blow a hole in that wall, which will, of course, cause a detection, and then hit them with a kill zone. So, alright, I'm going to try and execute this correctly. So, in theory... I'm glad you say they have, but I looked for Horus Heresy and I found 3. And that was it. So, I don't know what's going on with that, but I'm in the US and that's what I'm getting. So, the UK may have a different list. If you're in a different country, you may have a different list. So, I can't dispute what search is telling me. Right, let's get off this topic and onto this. So, we need to blow a hole in this wall. And then we will go from there. There is a minor problem in the whole blowing the hole in the wall that we don't actually seem to have any grenades. Acid will not blow a hole in the wall. The Shredstorm Cannon will. That's not a bad idea. If we put a Shredstorm Cannon right through the wall, that may also hit the... I hope that works that way. You know, it might not. Oh, Christ. Yeah. Okay, so I can put the Shredstorm Cannon right through the wall. I like that. Let's get everybody else set up for an ambush. And we're going to fill that bastard full of holes. This guy we're not going to do much with. This guy with the plasma rifle in position. And then we're going to punch a hole in the wall. We have kill zones set up. And then we're going to go from there and see what happens. I'm going to loop. I'm not going to do anything with him because of running gun. Alright. Hole's going in the wall. Let's see if we can do some serious damage with this. Hoping Killzone works correctly because sometimes it doesn't. Shredstorm Cannon right through the wall. It didn't destroy all of the walls, so I'm a bit worried about that. Let's see what happens. Those things are monstrous. Okay. Here comes our Killzone shots. We got 1. What we need is to hit the sector pod with a blue screen round. The sector pod. No, there we go. Okay, here comes the shot on the kill on the sector pod. We missed. You missed that. It's huge. How did you manage that? The fucking rookie hit it. You couldn't hit it. You suck at everything. You're very bad at everything. I'll tell you who's not bad at everything. Our man over here with the shotgun of doom. He'll do some goddamn damage to him, I guarantee it. I think it's better to shoot him than actually to stab him at this point. There's no armor left on it. We blew off all the armor, so I'm thinking a full-on shotgun blast from as close as we can get is what's going to do the biggest amount of damage to this thing. From behind, maybe. Hello, Sectopod. Oh, that triggered the Archons. Okay. That's going to be a bit of a pain. We'll handle them in a bit, though. Mr. Sectopod, I brought you this. I hope you like it. Please don't tell me that actually missed. No, took it down to 8 HP. We gotta finish it off. We have 2 people to do that with. Open fire. That's a hit. I think we pissed him off a bit. Fire again. No, not the sniper rifle! You know, actually, that'd be fine. That'll work. Oh, it's gonna explode! I forgot that it exploded. Okay. Who took... Nobody really took any damage from that, so I guess we're fine. Ah, alright. Okay, so Archons are coming through the door, which is unpleasant. Let's shoot it in the face. He's pissed. Thankfully, we have good armor. One of our guys is going to get stolen, but I think we should be fine. And of course, he moves right into our kill zone. And I assume we missed. Those things are hard to hit on the move, to be fair. They're a nightmare. God damn it. I really could have used that sniper. Ultimately, the sector pod is down, so... That's the main thing. Everybody else... Some pretty easy ways and means of chopping them to pieces. A pretty solid shot on the Spectre, so I'm going to do that. Well, they know where she is now. Face off. Firing pistol, as I recall correctly, doesn't end the turn, right? Yeah, I thought so. So you fire first and then you face off. Her? Oh, I reloaded. I'm an idiot. Well, you're gonna get chopped to pieces anyway. It's just a matter of time. It's just a matter of time. Slashy, slashy. Down you go. And as for you, son of a bitch, you, I'm gonna get shot to pieces. For you poison my brothers. All this dodging. It's getting rather irritating. Oh, I ain't gonna dodge this, mate. I can guarantee that. Unless your animation bugs out and we lose the game that way. No, there you go.
Get those charges deployed.
Yeah, we're looking pretty good. That went rather well, really. As much as there may indeed be an extra move, we don't really need it. Alright, blow the fucking thing up. I don't even know if there's actually, if this just ends the turn. Or if we're gonna get... Nope, that's it. Yep. Blew that away. Only one wound. That's pretty rare for me.
Organization XCOM, all citizens are advised to prepare for intermittent power failure throughout the city. Advent assures us that they...
Ice Pick is a monster right now. Absolutely killing everybody.
I told the troops to expect the best, and that's what you've shown them, Commander. Well done.
Thank God, Field Medic. Needed that. Alright, folks. Well, that went very, very well indeed. No alien alloys. Of course. Never mind. Regardless. Oh god, we got rid of barrier. That's good. That would have been a nightmare to handle. Alright, folks. Thank you very much for watching. And I will maybe see you at some other time during the weekend. We'll see how things go. See how I feel. Thank you. See you next time.